Should be live.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Okay, Spot. Okay. Yes. Yes. Chitter chatter pitter patter. We are going live. So here our music's coming in, and then count y'all in. Find our music.
presents Trauma Team Chronicles. Starring Prince as rocker boy Andre, big sexy guy. Ivy as solo Maverick Cortez. Liz as nomad Hiroto Hero James. Theta as Medtech Nara. And I am Mikey Mike, your benevolent referee. Trauma Team is an elite force of paramedical techs. Those in Night City who can afford the eddies depend on them to get out of any situation. The members of Trauma Team abide by their slogan: stabilize, protect, extract. Welcome to the 6th shift, overtime.
And we are live.
And I was muted. How's everybody doing?
What up, though?
Warm. It's a little hot.
It's warm.
Tired. Work. Tired.
Sure. How many wisdom teeth do you guys have? That's my question. Because the answer for me, as of Monday, is 0.
I'm at 3 or 4.
Okay.
3 or 4.
I have all 4, but I need to get mine removed.
I think I have 3, but none of them have appeared.
0 because mine never existed.
Yours never came in.
They're not in there. Like, not even they're underneath. They're just gone.
Yeah, that's what I
You never were born with them.
As in, I don't have one of them because one of them never just doesn't exist.
Yep.
Well, I'm
Which
jealous
one?
of all you people. Your GM has had his wisdom teeth yanked on Monday, and it feels okay. Mostly I miss, potato chips and crackers. But anyway, enough about my teeth. Let's introduce
I'm
ourselves.
not hiding my chips now because I'm going to feel bad eating them in front of you.
Welcome to Rolling These 20's presents Trauma Team Chronicles, a Cyberpunk Red campaign. Let's do the introductions.
Brought
and
to
we'll
you
jump into our summary.
by...
Oh, I was saving it for, I had a whole thing I was going to do.
Oh, sure. Do it how you want to.
Roll 20. No, you're already showing a light on it, showing a light on us. Because we're in the spotlight. What kind of spotlight? The Roll 20 spotlight. That's right. We are supported and loved, probably at least liked by Roll 20, who is made us a spotlight channel, blah, 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 blah. Did I do that right?
Yeah, sounded good to me. I
Boom.
don't think we said anything we weren't supposed to, so that works.
I thought I was going close. So let's do our intros now. Let's start with Prince.
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Prince, a.k.a. Doubles and Dice. I will be playing your full-time or part-time rocker boy, part-time trauma team member who will abandon a friend to save his own ass and not feel that bad about it. Honestly, it's not. It is the cover my own ass part of me. Not so much like I don't care about you. It's just that I care about me a whole lot more.
Yeah, you say that like that makes it better. It doesn't. And
Our pronouns are both he, him. So, yeah.
That's right. All right, Ivy.
do you guys hear me when I leave it like this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I see people do this all the time, so I don't know if it's too loud.
I think
You don't have to hold it.
You're good. I never hold mine.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I'm
Okay,
looking at
just
the audio
checking.
levels, they're great.
But I watched the Huddy's headphones. Hi, I'm Ivy. I use them pronouns, and I will be playing Maverick Cortez, the he, him pronouns, the solo of the trauma team, and currently kidnapped thanks to getting bailed on. So we'll see if I live.
Nara.
Hi.
I mean Theta.
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Theta. I'll be playing Nara, the doctor, who, despite having the Hippocratic Oath to technically save and protect lives, has also abandoned her friend. She uses they pronouns, and I use they them pronouns.
And Liz.
I am Liz. She, her pronouns, she, they, I don't know, we're figuring it out. And I am playing, who the hell am I playing? I'm playing Hero in this game. That's right. She is the pilot. She is probably the only one that knows Maverick's been straight up just got his ass whooped and kidnapped.
Yeah, the other two
she
didn't stick
hung
around
out.
to find out.
No, she did see you get dragged back into the house. She just knew at that point there was nothing that she could do.
No. I mean Nara and Dre. Those two.
Oh yeah.
Now.
They
I
bailed.
don't know why I keep doing that. Sorry.
Yeah, she's probably the only one at the moment that knows Mavericks. She also uses she, her for the most part.
That's right. Do you want to do this recap, or who wants to do the recap for us? Ivy?
Yes, because I have a lot of sarcasm ready. Okay. So we started, I believe we started prepping for the fact that because Drake didn't know wine mafia etiquette, got us working for the mafioso who, wanted us to let a guy die because he has someone else poisoned. We just had to let him die. We had no idea how to do that. So Dre, of course, said, let's just wing it. Ended up winging it because no one had a better idea. Nara got drunk. Hero was just chilling somewhere. Dre was trying to schmooze and failed miserably. Then the actual guy we were supposed to kill, Philip Ito, who is a local politician. I forget the actual name of his title. City manager. That was it. He gives them a grand speech. It starts having a heart attack on the ground. We try to intercept stealthily. That doesn't work. So Dre just starts yelling random shit at the angry Russian lady. And the angry Russian lady retaliated by pulling a gun on him. And when Dre couldn't get himself out of that situation, he's like, Maverick, little help here. Maverick goes to help him. As soon as the fight actually breaks out, Dre just bails, leaving Maverick there. Maverick's fighting the Russian lady to try to keep her off of his friends. But Hero's off messing with the trauma team rig that had come in. It wasn't our rig. It was a different rig of a different team on trauma team. To try to make, because none of them know that I completed the job, but we'll get there. Nara was a little drunk after making the same mistake I did the first time around of, drinking on the job. You should have eaten something, Nara. Anyway, Nara tries to intercept the trauma team. That doesn't work but she just pretends to be more drunk than she is. They, right? For her? Just checking. And that doesn't work. Dre gets shot once by a turret and acts like he's gonna die, even though he's not. And
Painful. What do you want from me?
yeah, and how many times did I get shot?
You should have ran. You could just say that Dre was the smart one here. Dre was the first person out.
Yeah, and I might actually fucking die. Also, Ivy didn't know she could move at the time. I don't. Yeah, you know what I mean. Ivy didn't know they could move. Maverick at the time. Ivy doesn't know this game. Anyway.
Yeah, so you can definitely move. I mean, everyone else was moving, and I mean, Dre was doing it like crazy. But now you know, and I'll remind you guys that there's the combat cheat sheet inside of Roll20 that you can reference.
I didn't know that was there.
And whoever missed it, I gave you guys 100 IP each. So if you didn't get that, I don't know if Theta was there for that. And I think that pretty much covers it. You also
got kidnapped at the end of the night.
Maverick also just shot Filipito in the head. Just shot the city manager. Yeah, because he was getting so that ensured that he
resuscitated.
Is pretty dead. You were taken away by the tall Russian. And I think we ended with Hero.
I have no idea what's going on.
Hero going back to Rizzo's,
Yes.
and you went straight there at the end of the night. So I think without further ado, we'll pick it up from there. You are just walking into Rizzo's. You see Ham Galtieri in his same usual booth off in the corner to the right. Paulie's at the counter near him. And they both kind of notice you as you come in. Kind of like a quick take, second
So
take.
I didn't go straight there. I definitely tried to leave time for, because I went to a bar, I stayed there for a couple hours,
You're right.
and then I, had it drop me off like a half mile away from Rizzo's, and I like walked up. So I don't know how much time has passed, but I definitely was trying to leave time so that, I would imagine news travels fast.
Sure. But it's been a couple of hours. So I'd say you guys probably got to the party around 9ish. You left there around 11:30, maybe close to midnight. So it's about 2 a.m. right now when you're walking into this place. Does that work for you?
Sure. Would
So
I
yeah,
have
and you
heard,
walk in.
would I have heard anything on my agent? Because I definitely would have been I would not have been Googling, hey, is this guy dead? But, just like refresh.
There is a story. Yeah, the story has hit the Scream Sheets and has hit some of the media channels already that a city manager has been assassinated. So far, there have been no names released.
No names. Okay.
And none of the security camera footage has been released either.
Okay. All right. I will walk up. Can I sit?
Oh, whoa. Paulie, take care of this. And you see Paulie stand up, and you realize that there are a few other suits behind you. Paulie says, please, just come downstairs. Please, follow me. And he starts leading the way, and you're surrounded by just a wall of mafioso.
Well, let's make this look cool, and I just stroll, I guess.
Yeah, and they bring you down into the basement. There's, some cases of stuff for the restaurant, some smash, some other liquor. There's some kibble, and I think they kept the good stuff somewhere else. And Paulie just starts, waving something over you. You can tell that he's looking for a bug or a recording device or something like that. Did you pick up any of your weapons or anything?
I got the shiny knife in my pocket. I took from the house, and I have
that's right.
my gun on me.
And
I'm not trying to hide it either. I'm just like, big ass knife, my gun.
And Paulie's just gonna take those from you and just lay them on a crate nearby. And when he's done checking you, he'll kind of give a signal, and someone will run up and get Ham. And then Ham comes downstairs and he goes, "So, what do you got to say for yourself?"
I mean, as far as I can tell, dude's dead. And that was what we were supposed to do.
The dude's dead. Did I hire you to kill the dude? Did I hire you to shoot a dude?
You said make
Let him
sure
die.
he's dead.
I said let him die. I thought this was something Trauma Team could handle. No, instead it's comedy of errors over there. Comedy of errors, Shakespeare. Anyway, comedy of errors over there. You're running around, you're leaving people behind, you're shooting this body on the floor. What's going on? Looks very bad. Looks very, very bad. Now I got this fucking story all over the screen sheets. What is it going to come back to me? No. We're going to have to fix this. I hope you're not here looking for payout.
He said make sure the dude dies. Dude dies.
You see this, Paulie? You see this? Let's get a little balls coming in here. Like that, Hammer. I know, Paulie. I know, Paulie. But you know, boss, there's always that, they can make it up to you. There's that other gig, you know? And Ham looks a little bit upset at the mention of this other gig, and you could see him kind of mulling it over. And he starts kind of mumbling to himself, and he's like, okay, I think I can take care of the security cameras. You guys got to hide out for a few days. I'll work on some things. Okay, how about that? I'll take care of this. I'll clean up your mess. You do another job for me.
And the alternate is you just kill us.
Whoa. You know, listen,
Hey.
there's alternatives, but I would say you really don't even have an option. Can we just put it that way? How about that?
I mean, I'm trying to look out for you at this point. I'm sure you don't want us around.
Listen, this could end up being pretty bad, but you owe me at this point. Let's put it that way. You owe me a little bit. That's fine. If I can clean this up easily, all the better.
I mean,
But no,
I would
for sure.
definitely say his bodyguard looks awfully suspicious. But that's just how I'm looking at things.
Awfully suspicious, like what?
I mean, there's one person trying to come over saying she's a doctor and is verifiably a doctor, and she pushes her away, trying to make sure that doctor can't help. And then when people are trying to leave, she's holding these two people up against the wall and then starts shooting at them. And in self-defense, dude gets shot.
Are you trying to persuade him in some way?
I am simply offering an alternative explanation for the evening that, if it could get passed around, would definitely draw heat away from what he's thinking, from him, and put it on the bodyguard.
Give me a conversation roll.
Where is my character sheet? I'm decent at.
Blow that luck. Blow that luck.
Oh yeah, and everyone can your luck regenerates, so don't forget.
Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna add some luck to this. Yeah, it's at 3, so we're gonna go ahead and add 3 to it. And I don't think I've got anything fancy. No. Dang. Wait, what? Hold on, I'm just checking something. Cross-referencing. Oh, that's a 5. Why is it saying 3 there?
I don't know.
Probably
Or am I
because you
just-
used it last session.
So, okay, real quick for my conversation, for my EMP, it says 3. It's supposed to be a 5. So I think I'm just going to have 2 more on this, on my character sheet.
Your empathy is supposed to be 5.
My empathy is 5, but on conversation it says 3.
Right, because of your cyberware,
humanity
your
loss.
humanity is lower. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right, well, here goes nothing, gang. Did it roll? Did I miss
Okay,
it?
15.
15 ain't bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
And Ham Gaultier
Oh.
is a little quiet, and it's kind of like, you see him kind of give an approving smirk to Paulie and the others, and there's a little bit of a chuckle that goes around. They're like, okay, yeah, no more breaking balls. You got a job done. I like the way you think, where your head's at. And he pulls out a big wad of euros from his pocket, and he's like, gives you 400. Has 100 each. Stay low for a couple days. I suggest you use the money for that. I'll take care of the rest. You come see me in a couple days, and I got this other gig, and then we'll be square.
I do
Bish?
want that one other thing. Heck, I'll give you my 100 back. That information on how that old man ended up dancing with some men with fancy suits.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'll take it. I gotta warn you. I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know. Understand?
Of course.
I know all these net runners, they're involved in something big. They call it the Black Wall, something like this. I know that they're getting involved in that. The old man, he was also involved with this. That's all I know.
All right. And a little, just, a showing of good faith. I tried mentioning it to your pals outside earlier today. There were a couple of people standing outside right around where you're sitting when we left. Didn't get a good look, but by the time I told your guys and they went to check, they were gone.
Oh yeah, Teresa told me about that. Thanks for the heads up. We put a little camera out there, so if anyone's out there, we'll see them. But they haven't come back since you laid eyes on them. So, but thanks for the
Alright.
heads up anyway.
Of course.
Now,
Well-
if we're done, get out of here. I'll call you when the time's right. Give
Works
a
for
few
me.
days.
And I just go to grab my stuff. Anybody stop me?
No, they're all watching you.
Put it in my pockets, head out.
And you're escorted out by everyone. Yeah, and I assume you're gonna just head back home from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna head home. Honestly, when's our next shift? I might just go and try and catch a nap in a rig.
I'd say you guys have like a few days before your next shift.
Okay, cool. So I will. Dude said lay low. Hero is torn right now because Hero does not like the idea of just leaving Maverick to his fucking fate. Like, that's shitty.
What's Hero thinking?
Hero's thinking something stupid. But she doesn't know anything. That's the problem. She just saw him get dragged into the house. Like, the likelihood that he's still in the house is slim to none.
I don't even know. I don't even know where Maverick is.
I feel like you're lying, but okay.
Unconscious, that's all we know.
Yeah, she'd probably head home. She'd probably get a hold of Nara and Biggs, and not like Agent get a hold of them, but like, hey, did you want to grab a beer at the bar and like meet me here? And I'd give them their 100 apiece. And I'd let them know what dude said.
Are you guys meeting at the Broken Arms?
I think that would probably be one of the less conspicuous places just because we wouldn't stand out there. And granted, I will admit, trying to convince Biggs to not draw attention to himself for a few days.
Listen, Biggs grew up in gang territory. Biggs know how to lay low when one needs to lay low.
So yeah, probably go there, grab a drink, and just hang out at the house for a few days. Yay.
But I'd imagine if he comes and meets you at the Broken Arm, he's like, we're doing another job now? Excuse me?
Well, it was that or death, and I figured you'd prefer life.
So I like the idea is that we would all be meeting at the same time. I imagine if we're all there at the same time, then the obvious question is going to be from Nara, like, do you know where Maverick is? Like, did you invite him?
Yeah.
Because we have no idea. So.
Yeah, and I give them a rundown of what I saw, and you guys can tell just off of Hero's face that she's very annoyed.
Why would they take Maverick? Why not just kill him?
Get information, figure out why he was there, who he was causing problems for.
Yeah, but we're idiots.
Yes, but even idiots might know something they don't realize they know.
I mean, it's interesting that, like, what is her purpose for doing that, though? If her boss is dead, he can't exactly go pay her bills now. Sort of
I mean,
mantra.
given the reaction, she may have had a much closer relationship to dude than we think. Because once the threat is gone, you wouldn't typically chase after it and drag it back. That kind of smells like revenge.
I mean, kidnapping.
Are you just trying to say, like, in so many words that maybe they were fucking?
I mean, there might have been. They don't even have to be fucking. She could just think that she wants to, and now he dead and she can't. I mean, she could, I guess. I wouldn't
Ew,
recommend it.
Gross.
ew, ew, ew.
No.
So
and just
we gotta go
no,
save Maverick. Do we have to try to find him? This
Somebody.
sucks.
I would like to.
Also,
but
I'm gonna fucking kill the captain. This is all his fault.
Yep.
I'm gonna kill that little motherfucker.
Yep.
Find him in a ditch somewhere,
More favorite.
and you know, some
If you
war
want
torn territory, and just be like, Captain Sanchez, rest in peace, because this motherfucker has gotten us in some shit. All I wanted to do was a goddamn paycheck. Get a paycheck, go home. I'd have been poisoned. My friend got yoinked up by some large Russian lady, and I'd have been shot at by turrets. This is all bad.
What about the other lady? You know, we were doing the favor. Well, she did the call, and then we were going.
I lost my pen, so I didn't write down what it was called, but it was called Black something.
I have one.
Black wall. Black wall.
Black Wall. I wanted to say Dawn, and it's not. Oh, I forgot my scars. I wanted to say Black Dawn, and it's not that.
But yeah, the lady who we were doing the favor for,
Maisha.
Aisha.
Maisha.
About her. Do we
I
need to
mean,
follow up with her, or should we wait until we're done with whatever?
I would not draw any attention to her right now either. Just seems to be recommended.
Mm.
Yeah. So what are you guys thinking? You chilling at the bar? It's getting pretty late at this point. Dawns are coming.
Yo, you got any more of that stuff? I need to be awake.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about. The drugs, Nara, the drugs. I need to be able to see. Do you have any more of the drugs?
Oh, yes.
I think he's asking for them.
Well, which ones?
You're the doctor. You tell me which ones are going to keep me awake the longest.
Oh, neither of them are necessarily going to keep you awake. Kill you, maybe.
Oh, well, that's no fun.
What do you have again? Don't you have like synth coke? I feel like well, it's none of my
Black
business.
lace as well.
Synth coke and black lace. And I don't think either of those like keep people awake, right?
I would
I bet
imagine
it'll
that.
not-
It only
I would
lasts
imagine
like
that's.
2 minutes.
Exactly.
I would imagine that synth coke does, and it lasts a couple of hours. Black lace is more of a, it's just going to trip you out, and that lasts for 24 hours.
Black,
Oh, no,
yeah,
I don't
black
need
lace
that.
is a humanity loss that allows you to ignore shit, and then synth coke is, yeah. I mean, we could hunt down Boost. Boost will definitely keep you maybe awake. Oh no, like that Boost intelligence.
Boost is expensive though, ain't it? Fuck it.
Caffeine, just think of
I'll just fucking take down a pot of coffee and
yeah.
let's hit the streets. We gotta find out who knows this big ass Russian lady, so we can find out where Maverick is. Because I feel a little bit bad. I thought Maverick was gonna leave with me, and I asked him to come over here and handle my light work. But like, who's gonna handle my light work if Maverick is dead? So like,
That's fair.
We got to get him back, I guess. I wish I had more money. This would be easier if I just had more eddies. Like we could just toss some bounty hunter down to hunt this lady down and bring back Maverick.
Probably
and
pay
then
for a
I wouldn't
bounty
have to
hunter.
do that.
Well, you guys know that payday is coming in a couple days, but
Yeah, but
We
yeah,
have an obscene amount of
Maverick
money
might
for it.
be dead by that time.
We could hire a media person to reframe the incident. Say our friend was unrightly. No, but that's a drawing attention to
We got the mafia handling the media. I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, well, maybe if they handle it well, we'll get Maverick back.
No. This sounds like some petty shit. We're gonna have to do work. It's streets, people. All right.
Yeah.
Dre is gonna make his way back to the hood. See what he can.
Are you going to?
What's up?
What's your hood again?
Dre is from South Nice City.
That's right.
So
you want to go over there? I think the party was in the upper marina, close to the combat zone. But you want to go back to your hood.
He's going back to the hood, not to necessarily get close to the place where this happened, but to get to people who might hear some shit or might be able to find some shit because they keep their nose to the ground, essentially.
Okay. Hold that thought, and we're going to cut back to all of you guys and what you guys want to plan to do so the rest of you can think about what you want to do to start finding Maverick. And we'll cut to Maverick.
Yeah, let's go.
Right now, you are back in the jungle during the war. Paint the picture for me and give me an instance of, this is a memory of something very heavy, a heavy moment, either emotionally, action-wise, blah, 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 that happened during the war.
I think it would be the ambush. And I have it. We'll probably come up with a name for the guy, the betrayer guy. So basically, Maverick's in the jungle. They're passing through. The betrayer, whose name I'm still coming up with, he takes one other person on ahead, right? Just a scout or something. And we hear noises we hear like footsteps, and no one was supposed to be on that route. And open fire. And a couple of his buddies, Gwen and Oscar, why not?
Okay.
Go down first. And then it's revealed that the one that went with the betrayer was dead already, and that he was a turncoat. And Maverick managed to get a couple of the guys down, and as he was shooting one from, he and Kirk were back to back. As he is shooting one, Kirk, in an effort to keep Maverick's back covered, gets shot. And he's laying there dying. And Maverick actually, mostly everyone else but one girl, Victoria, made it out with him, and they both dragged Kirk back. But Kirk was dead by the time they got to cover. And
who was that? Kirk
Lancaster. That was that was the tragic love affair. Technically, it was never a love affair.
Yeah.
They never admitted that they were together, but they never confessed to each other. That's the problem.
Sure.
So they managed to run back to base, and is carrying Kirk's body like fireman style, I think. I don't know. I don't know the term.
Like this or like this? On his back? Yeah.
No, probably on his back to make it easier on himself for running. and
Okay.
is, and
Give me an athletics roll.
okay, I didn't know that count. Okay, I didn't know that was implied to flashbacks, but okay.
Sure. Gotta bring some drama to it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's a 9.
You stumble, like you are running and you come across like the root of a massive tree that's towering above you, that's stifling some of the light but none of the heat, and you trip over one of its roots and you and Kirk fall. Others are running
Yeah.
past you, escaping this ambush as others in the units are actually turning as well, and just firing.
Mm-hmm. And again, I repeat, Maverick and Victoria were the only. Yeah, I believe that's what the name I just said. Victoria were the only two who made it out alive.
Understand? So people are running past you, they're being shot. Give me a perception
And
roll.
they're going down. Okay. Where'd it go? I saw it just a second. There it is. 12. Why do I have -2? Oh,
With a 12, you are this is while this is happening, you look around and you can see, like, it's almost like slow motion of like people you thought were your comrades and friends in arms just like shooting, killing your unit, massacring them, overpowering them. And you see some of their faces kind of look odd, where like they might be like grinning angrily and all of a sudden just be like a blank slate and then go back to grinning again. And you notice that for a second in like one or two faces. It's like, as they're shooting. And you're lying on the ground next to your dying love. What did you do next?
I definitely would have tried to shoot the main guy, the main betrayer. And whether or not I hit, Maverick doesn't even remember if he hit or not. He just remembered taking the shot, trying to get Victoria out as fast as possible because Victoria's younger than him, and he was like in his early mid-20s when this happened.
And you're gonna leave Kirk behind? You're just all about Victoria now?
I think he would still try to take Kirk with him, his body anyway, to get him buried.
Okay. And where'd you guys escape to?
I think they just went deeper into the jungle, and then just sort of Victoria was actually kind of idea of how to track her way and about a roundabout way to get back to base. Because I don't know if I would have been able to figure that out. So Victoria just happened to know a little bit more about the nature of the area and got them around.
Yeah, that was Victoria's thing. Victoria was like one of the scouts. That's why it was kind of odd when the general didn't bring Victoria out to scout ahead, because Victoria knows that's her job. So she definitely guides you guys back and is ready to, forget about the rest. Vows of revenge and cursing on her lips as you guys are running away.
Yeah, that's definitely exactly what happened. And that's
and as you're
Maverick, I don't think Maverick would have left until he knew it was just him and Victoria.
Okay.
He wouldn't leave anyone alive behind. Ever.
And are you still carrying Kirk at this point? I don't remember if you said yes or no.
Maverick would entirely be carrying Kirk at this point. He wouldn't want to let him go.
Yeah. And you're holding him, and I think at this point we could say you're holding him kind of in front of you.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
And he's looking up at you, and kind of a bloody hand reaching up to your face. And you guys come to a part in the jungle now where this the tree coverage is thinning, and more of the hot day sunlight is coming through, and this bright light comes to you, and you start to hear Russian, just like very angry Russian, and the light from the sun kind of blinds you in that way with those dots, and you are now in a room just looking at the Russian's angry face. You are tied up. There's a bright light on you. And you can hear that she seems to be arguing with someone else that you can't readily see.
Okay. Yeah, he'd just be cursing to himself, waiting for the Russian lady to address him.
Okay. Do you want to give me a perception roll? Por favor.
Now I can see.
And
17.
yeah, so you look around and you are not only just restrained down, but you are connected to some devices that you don't fully understand what they are, but you are connected to some machines, some other things. And the woman notices you and she goes, ugh, you don't even know what the fuck you are. Huh? You don't even know who you are, what you are, this piece of shit. We tried your method, now we do it my way. And she walks away and comes back with a hypo and is holding it in front of you. She goes, what is your name? Who do you work for? What is the black wall?
What?
And then she's going to inject you with this hypo. Give me a
This is
resist
a very
drugs.
genuine. What? That'd be the first
Give
time
me a
we heard
resist-
about it.
Sure.
Resist torturing drugs. 16.
Yeah, you don't feel anything immediately, but you are starting to feel some relaxation is coming your way. And she says, we'll come back and ask these questions again. And she steps away and the lights start to just dim out. Yeah. Rest of the crew, what are you guys up to? I know that Dre wants to go back to the old hood and start asking some questions there. Nara and Hero, what do you guys want to try to do?
Nara, you want to go first?
No.
The answer is no.
Okay. Right. I guess I'm gonna probably head to like the edges of old Japantown. Way closer to the upper marina. I'm assuming I have some cousins there.
Okay.
A few of them who, like me, were like, yeah, I guess I'll stay in town and handle stuff on this end. And granted, it's still not super close to the upper marina area, but it's definitely closer. And I would probably go and see if anybody knew about one, what the word is on this guy getting got. See who's happy about it, who's pissed off about it, that kind of thing. And then see if there's any word about his like I guess the Russian woman. But I'm more interested on who's happy about this and who's ticked off about it, and kind of any old connections that they know of.
Okay.
If they can point me in the direction of the Russian lady, that'd be dope. But
Okay. And Nara?
I imagine Nara is doing something similar, but mostly from out of the clinic, like asking any people who come in to get patched up if they know anything that's been going on, because people need a doctor. And then I guess asking any other doctor friends if they've heard, like, because there were doctors who were at that thing, so if they like have any friends from med school, whatever, who like maybe had opinions or like knew what was his deal, I'm guessing Hero brought up like the Russian woman a bit more because like everyone else didn't like fully see them. And I guess Nara saw them, but not like fully.
yeah, I would have definitely said that the bodyguard dragged him back into the house.
Okay, then I guess Nora's gonna say like if anyone knows what was going on between the bodyguard and the dude, if why the fuck would he still be like helping a dead guy out, get revenge? So yeah, just asking like that sort of question.
Okay. Let me get streetwise rolls from all three of you.
I'm gonna use luck. 2 luck.
And I would say, um, yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, I don't have any luck on there. And I did roll that down.
Okay.
Streetwise. Streetwise.
Yeah,
Where
put
are you?
mine up. Where did I put mine? Oh no. I cannot tell. There we go, found it. That is a 13 in total.
Okay.
Where the heck is it?
Wow.
Dre got a 14. Where's what?
Streetwise.
It should be on the left side under
Do I just not know how to read right now?
You're probably looking.
under skills. Did I have that right? No, I have that wrong.
It is in social skills.
It's a social skill. My bad.
Persuasion.
Oh, there it is. Oh, dang. 21.
shit.
Crit success.
Oh my god.
Crit success.
I've been doing so bad.
Cousins, man, cousins.
It's okay. At least you remembered to run.
And Dre, where are you going specifically? You go down to South Night City. You going back to some old haunts. Who are you looking for? Where are you hanging? And are you guys doing this immediately after? Like, did you guys stay at the bar, drink coffee until daylight, and now it's early morning? Is that what's happening?
No, I probably would have left while it was still late. So late is early. And then, God damn it. I have to close this for now. We'll come back to the captions. But yeah, I would have left immediately because I am basically going to the gangers in the hood, essentially being like, yo, I know y'all know if some Russians have moved up in our place. Y'all may not be up on local politics, but you know, if Russians are coming in and they're bringing in large, sexy Russian women with red hair, y'all would know about this.
Okay. Yeah, and I'd say that with a 14, you're asking around and you start hearing about, oh, the twins, the Soviet twins. Yo, man, don't fuck with them, man. I don't know what you're thinking, but that's a job you don't want. That's a gig you don't need. You stay away from them. Straight killers, True. You understand?
Twins. I only saw one of them.
Oh, then you still lucky. One of them, she got the big ass gun. She could take a choom down in a second. The other one, she's one of them, you know, click clack, net running types. But still deadly. That's what I heard, man. You remember Lil Petey?
Yeah, Petey. The one who used
Yeah.
to like try to play football, but was real bad at it.
Yeah, he got bad at playing football. He tried to run some other kind of business. Now you don't see Lil Petey no more.
You saying Petey got
Cross the
knocked
twins.
out of Russians?
Yo, the Soviet twins, man, they work for whoever. They get hired out by whoever. They take whatever gig. But they don't stop till they done. That's all I'm saying.
I listen. You know where they lay their heads, like, or you know somebody that knows somebody that can tell me where they can be found at.
Listen, I know they're not around here in South Night City for show.
Right?
That's all I know. They're not around here. I think the last time I heard they somewhere in the combat zone, somewhere where it's, you know, probably out to the east or something like that. But I'm telling you, I stay away from them. You should do it too.
Yeah. I appreciate you, Chill.
Oh my man.
And Dre rolls out and he goes, he just sends a message to Hero and Nara like, I think we're fucked. that's all the message says.
Hero, with your role, you were out in Old Japantown, right? And you're trying to get with some fam. Did I have that right?
I forgot I was muted. Yes, that is
All right.
correct.
So you get over there, and you start asking around, and you start finding out that a few there are a few netrunners in town who are happy about Ito being snuffed out. They're mostly happy because it means that like whatever they need to power their rigs, or if they need to do whatever kind of shit, there's no one from the city coming and checking on them or blah 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 blah. Same can be said for a couple of techs that you talk to. Some mechanics are just like, yeah, it's good just not to have to deal with this, whatever rationing or whatever for the poor bullshit. So people are kind of happy about that. You also hear about how deadly the Russians are, learning that they are basically mercenaries that have come over here and they just do jobs and never fail at their gigs. And that they have been contracted to Ito for about a year as kind of his personal bodyguards. And that they probably are holed up somewhere in the old combat zone. But no one wants to get close enough to know exactly where they're at. And what time of day are you going the same? Are you there late at night as well?
Man. Probably, yeah. Just because, again, I am trying to respect the fact that Hamtaro told us to lay low. So, oh, and it is an anime. Hamtaro is an anime, and that's where I got the name from. Apparently, I've learned something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What anime is that one?
It's called
Yeah, what is it?
Hamtaro.
It's called Hamtaro.
Right.
it's not.
But like, what's it about?
It's about a little hamster, I think,
Little-
who goes on adventures.
That's cute. I
Okay.
gotta look that up.
Okay, so it's late night too. Okay. Yeah. So people are talking and like they give you a little bit, they give you that information. You meet a bunch of old chooms, like, from the old pack and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess unless there's anything else you're looking for, I guess that would be all the info you get about that specifically.
Yeah, no, I mean, old combat zone, like, okay, I guess that makes sense. Still doesn't answer why they're so interested in this dude, but all right. Then again, it was a job, so meh.
Yeah. I think with that critical success, you would know like they are contracted. Maybe that's just part of this Wild West contract or something like that. But you don't know. But they're doing a job, and you know that they're mercenaries. So it may or may not be personal, but I guess yeah.
Plus,
that's all I
also,
can
if they have a perfect record, Maverick probably ruined their honor.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it.
I mean, if they
Yeah.
have a contract, then the dude who was paying the contract that isn't paying it anymore. But from the sounds of it, they can just get another one. They're good at what they do.
Yeah, but again, if it's about their honor and their like reputation, then they're not gonna. Yes.
Nara, you're going to your friend's clinic? Is that where you went?
Nara's asking. I think Nara asks a few people who like somewhat regulars or come to her clinic, and then going over to her friends, like asking some friends who also are around there, who are maybe doctors or other, but probably just doctors.
Yeah. And with an 11, I would say you don't find
13.
out very much. You
I
know,
was gonna say
like
13 in total because I used 2 luck. I just didn't put it in the.
oh, okay. So with a 13, you find that there are, just the regular kind of stuff. People are going by their day-to-day lives, not really keeping up with it. You don't find anything specifically about, Russians or twins or anything like that comes up at the clinics. But there have been some instances of more instances of like brain injuries and brain damage and that kind of stuff happening in your clinic and in your friend's clinic. More people just showing up with interface links and also like fried brains.
Is it
Yeah.
like weirdly fried? Because if I've been asking around, then I know what other people are seeing. So is it like unusually fried, or is it like just a normal sort of frying?
It's like, I'm sorry, I say fried as in the magic word is it's like a net runner term. It's like something that happens to
Okay.
net runners when they have something has happened to them on the net, then their brains will be attacked and they have their fried brains,
Okay.
if you will.
Yeah.
So it's that sort of brain damage is what you're seeing. And it's becoming more common.
Can any of them talk or nah?
Give me a surgery roll
Okay.
or a first aid roll.
I'll do first aid because my first aid's better.
Yeah.
21.
Oh shit.
My medical rolls are always
yeah.
going to be better. 21.
Sorry. Yeah, you treat someone who comes in and you get them and they're pretty young. They're probably like in their late teens. They've got on the stylish Netrunner bodysuit, you know, with the where it would be their cyber deck, but it's not there now. You know, and you're treating them and they're drying their nose and kind of their eyes are a little bit hazy, but they're still cognizant enough to kind of answer a few questions and hear your voice, understand what you're saying.
I guess I'll ask, like, do they have any idea, like, what happened? Like, what did they do? What was the gig that basically did this to them?
Do they ask the question again?
Do they have any idea of, like, what was the gig that did this to them? Or, like, what led to this being caused? Or was that kind of, like, wiped?
And you ask them about the gig and they're just like, where am I? I don't know you.
I'm a doctor. I'm here to treat you. You came here.
No, this isn't right. No.
What do you mean it's not right?
And he tries to sit up and tries to get out of there. Like, no, I don't know you. I don't know you.
Nara's going, I guess, to try to make them sit down again, hopefully.
Yeah, it's easy to push him down. He's just kind of weakened and yeah.
I guess I'll try to treat him the best I can, and then like ask, like, do you know your name? Do you know anything about your life?
And he kind of sits for a second. He's like, yeah, I know my name, but I'm not supposed to. Who do you work for?
I don't work. I mean, I work for Trauma Team, but when I'm here, I don't work for anyone. I work for myself.
Give me a human perception roll.
What is that? Trying to find out. There we go. 18.
18. When you say Trauma Team, you notice that his eyes kind of widen a little bit and he seems to relax a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh, you work for Trauma Team.
Yeah, I'm a doctor. As I said, this is a clinic. I am trying to treat you.
But you must know GC then. They told us that we only talk to GC.
GC?
Yeah. You know who that is, right? GC.
Forgetting if I know who GC is. It's not working. Oh no. Do I know who GC is? Listen.
Give me an intelligence roll.
It has been a long week. My brain only knows technology these days. 14. Not that great.
You would know that the captain had a nickname during the war that the Dr. Johnson used, where he was called Ricky Goldenchild Sanchez.
Okay. Why were you told only to talk to GC then? Can I ask that? If you'll answer that?
I mean, if you would know why, you should know why. You know what? This isn't right. Maybe I should go. I'll be fine. And he tries to sit up again.
Does he fall?
He's making the move to get up. He's shaky. He's sitting
Okay.
up. His legs are swinging down to the off the
guess
gurney to the floor.
Nora will give some painkillers to the best of her abilities to this.
Are you trying to
dude.
trank
No,
this
not
dude?
knock him out. Just like some painkillers if he needs some. No, it's not gonna try to stop him this time. You can go.
He'll
not
he'll
jump
looks
like
at you
Tina.
suspiciously, but he allows you to give him the hypo, and he says, "All right,
Okay.
well, thanks,"
No
and and he leaves.
Problem. If you need anything else, come back here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Doubt it. And he heads out the door, leaves the clinic.
You're gonna die? I was just like, are you going to die next time? Because that's not good. But okay, yeah.
And is there anything else you want to do before we cut over to
No.
Maverick?
Nope, not at all. I think Nora's good.
Okay. Maverick, lights come back on. You feeling a little woozy? Don't know how long you've been sitting there. You hear a couple sets of footsteps come in, and you see the tall Russian come into view.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
I know I'm high or something, but like, am I still allowed to lie?
Give me
Try.
a.
Wait, I usually get-
We'll do resist for these questions. So roll the resist drugs and see if you can.
Okay. I'm gonna add 2 luck to this now that I remember that's a thing.
Just to lie about your name?
Looking perfect.
Okay, I might hold off on that for the name, but like when it comes to the,
It's
Remind
funny.
me-
I'm just saying.
no, just remind me of that when it comes to the questions about the people I was with. Just remind me about that. I need one of you to remind me. Cool, thank you. Okay, so I won't add the 2 luck for this one, but I will when it comes to like the deep questions of like what were you doing there, who were you with, and all that stuff.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, you just say your name.
Yeah, Maverick Cortez. Ugh.
Who do you work for?
I mean, I think he would give the first if the case of my trauma team. Was it? Technically.
I'll give that to you. Is that you gonna say?
I mean, I work for trauma team. That's literally it.
And she kind of grins and looks back and turns around and just gives you a slap across the face. Like, cute. Who hired you to kill Ito?
Mm.
Roll it out.
Oh, shit. Now I will add
You
2
can
luck.
use luck.
I will add luck. I will add luck. How do I do that with the modifier? Do you just? Oh, here we go. 2 luck, please, please, please. Whoa, 20.
Okay, what do you say?
I say, I'm afraid that's none of your business. Beyond the fact that you were no longer
Say,
a lawyer.
that buys you another slap.
I figured.
What is the black wall?
You will answer honestly to this one. Fucking know.
And she turns around and is speaking in Ruski to this other person. You are still in the same chair. You are not connected to the same amount of tubes and stuff that are technology and stuff that you were connected to before. Although a lot of stuff is still in the room.
Yeah.
And they just seem to be not arguing, but deliberating about what to do. And then they turn around and they show you a picture. And it's a picture of Ricky Sanchez. Who is this man?
The captain with.
Did he hire you to kill Ito?
No, but I have no. I honestly have no idea what any of. What the fuck is a black wall?
Yeah, I have to be honest with you. It's I want to keep you alive, but you don't make it easy.
I mean, I generally don't know about this. And I point to the picture. I don't know what the fuck these guys do with anything.
And then she turns around and changes a picture on the agent. And it's a picture of Dre. Where is he? Where do we find your friend?
Again, fucking find out. Which is actually kind of an honest answer. He doesn't know where Dre fucks off to at the end of the night.
Okay. Should we start with him? And you hear a response in Russian. Blah, blah, blah. And they leave again. You're in this room. They don't bother turning off the lights this time. I guess they're like deep in their planning stages, deep in their thoughts. Yeah, and you are alone now in this room.
Eric's just humming to himself a random song. Probably not Titties and Lizzies, but something else.
You don't like that song? That song's a fucking, that's
I don't
a
know
banger.
what song.
It's a bop.
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's because. No, it's not even about that. It's just it's just a random song that pops into his head. He doesn't even ever recognize the song. It's just.
Okay.
All right, so we'll cut back to the other guys. Where are you guys meeting up? I imagine that all of this takes like at least a couple of hours into the next day. Are any of you guys going to take any rest before meeting up with each other again? What are you guys trying to do? And the question is, will you guys exchange your information with each other?
I mean, to be fair, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, to be fair, like they have been going pretty much nonstop for almost 36 hours because they had a shift and then the party and then maybe caught a couple hours of sleep and then met up and then like we're gonna have to sleep at some point.
I will let you know that like if you don't sleep, like you're about to start incurring some minuses on your rolls.
I was going to say, I would imagine that Nara's stabbed herself with stim at some point, because that's something I think she can make.
She's going to take some drugs to stay awake?
Drugs. She's just going to take stim, because that's a common drug that I know she can make.
Do you have pharmaceuticals?
Because I know... I think I do, yeah. Don't I? I have pharmaceuticals.
Oh shit. Okay.
Why are we working for Trauma Team? Why are we not helping
it's,
Nara make drugs?
Are you taking boosts?
It's Surge. So when injected with a dose of Surge, your target can function unimpaired without sleep for a full 24 hours.
Oh,
what page is it on?
A person can only benefit from one use of Surge per week.
What page is it on?
So you can only use this once a week, but 150, it's under med 150.
Oh, yeah.
Because
We can do this.
that you
Then
can
I'm
make.
just gonna hook up with Nara because this is what
Well,
Ray was asking.
Nara has to have the material. Nara can't, like, it's 200 EB of materials equal to their medtech skill in 1 hour. So I
don't have
imagine
enough for everybody.
Nara doesn't always have enough for everybody, yeah. So I imagine sometimes she's stealing a little bit of stuff from their job, but because these are the general pharmaceutical drugs that are like, you don't have side effects.
Right.
They're
So
nice.
so you've made one of these and you're just staying up all night, all day. You got 24 hours
I
on
mean,
this.
yeah, at some point, Nara probably, like, after the whole incident, and when they met up, I was like, okay, we're just gonna one dose, and then after that, you crash. It's fine. It's fine.
Did you spend the 200 eddies to make it?
I'll spend the 200 eddies, yeah.
Okay.
I know that Dre, being Dre, would just be tired and frustrated and do a stupid, and he's definitely going to go have a chat with the captain.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my headphones because I don't know if I want to know how this goes.
Nara was going to pass along the extra information about the with the fact that apparently netrunners are reporting to the captain.
Oh yeah, then Dre would ask if y'all want to be in here for this conversation.
Absolutely. Definitely. Nara's gonna
I mean,
definitely show
you would
up.
probably find Hero knocked out in one of the rigs. Just
Well, see,
So if
that's
you wake
also
her
what
up-
Dre was thinking about too, is to stay in the rig. But
Okay. So yeah, you guys all meet up in various ways at Trauma Team headquarters, and make your way up to Captain Ricky's office. Excuse me. What's his assistant's name again? Bobby. Bobby's there. You guys don't have a shift today. What are you doing here?
I mean, causing problems usually. We got to talk to Cap.
I was just standing there like,
I'm
He's a
thinking
little-
that is solving problems more than causing them right now.
Well, you guys are always a problem, so maybe just keep
You
it
need
moving.
to shut the fuck up.
Excuse me?
You heard what the fuck I said. You need to shut the fuck up.
How dare you?
Say
Go
something
now
else.
before
Say
I
something else to me.
go before I lose my composure.
Dre just hauls off and
have
just backslaps him. Not trying to hurt him for real, but just like Dre is so tired and out of it, he just whoop.
And as
Ivy
you
would like to hide.
Huh?
Ivy's hiding.
Ivy with a
I'm
picture.
hiding because I have a bad feeling about this. That Dre's gonna get fired for trauma team just because you're slapping the captain's face.
Yeah. Oh well, his you don't know if they're they might
Engaging
be.
in carnal desires.
But as you hit him,
Engaging in carnal desires. Oh please.
as you raise your hand, you hear the door to Captain Sanchez's office open. As you do that, and I'll give you a split second. You can still hit Bobby. He's starting to cower away from you just raising your hand. But do you want to just smack this dude outright?
Oh, if he's cowering and the captain's coming out, I just look at him and be like, lucky. I saved today. Say some other wild shit.
It's like, the captain will see you. What in the hell are you guys doing? Isn't your day off?
And I'll just
Fuck
look
all
at him
of
and
you.
be like, hey, GC, we were told to report to you. Can we talk?
And he
You intentionally called him.
he
GC,
pauses
I love
and he opens the door wider and walks in, waiting for you guys to follow.
it. I love it.
Nara goes, yeah.
What the fuck did you call me? Close that door.
Oh yeah, GC.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Who told you about that?
Oh,
Netrunner.
we've been on an interesting 24 hours.
Birdie.
36? I don't know how long it's been.
I haven't slept.
It's been some time.
I haven't slept.
I got shot.
Stimulants at one point.
Got shot. Doing what?
A job for your friend who sent us to a different person who sent us to a different person.
With the
So,
mafia.
Maisha got you shot?
in a roundabout way.
No.
But how did that end up with you knowing GC? What's that
Oh.
about?
That's me. We were curious what was happening, and I asked around. So, GC, that's a fun name. Why are Netrunners working for you? Like, why do you seem to have like a small fleet of what? Oliver Twist like children Netrunners doing your dirty work? I don't know.
Oh no. You got it all wrong. They don't work for me.
Then why
They
are
don't
they,
work for me at all.
then why when they're injured are they going to you?
Shit, oh
And
shit.
only to you.
Listen. I don't know what I can trust you guys with. You guys aren't trustworthy. I can't even trust you to do a shift on time, do a full shift.
Apparently you can trust us to do other things.
I think there's
Trying
some
to
things
trust
that
me
you
to
guys.
get me killed, and I'm not for this shit no more, Captain. So you're gonna either be straight up with me, or we're gonna have a throwdown. You getting a little long in the tooth, as far as I can tell.
I'm pretty sure he could still take you.
No, please,
Let me get an interrogation roll
right now.
from both of you.
No, he can take
No,
you.
Nara's
I know
not
that for a
doing-
fact.
I think Nara just heard the intent.
I'll say Dre's rolling it, and you could be assisting him,
Okay.
backing him up. So roll yours, Nara.
No assisting. Nara literally went, I think he could still beat you up.
Okay,
so-
you don't have to if you don't want
No
to.
assisting in anything.
Dre, give me this interrogation.
I'm not gonna.
Okay, I'm gonna blow some luck on this one. So let me make this interrogation roll. Motherfucker.
Oh my God, so it's a 1.
And that was
Yeah,
with
he's-
blowing 4 luck. God damn.
Oh damn.
Fine. He's like, I ain't scared of you. You know what kind of shit I seen? You're not gonna attack me. You're gonna fight me here. Now
Feel
you
like
have to
fighting
understand.
you,
I'm
Captain.
trying.
tired,
Shut up.
But you're
Just
getting me
listen to me.
fucking.
I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to keep you out of this shit. The jobs I gave you, those favors, those are little tiny gigs, little things.
Yeah,
This-
well, unfortunately, one of us.
This is bigger than you,
kidnapped.
bigger than me.
It's not little cat.
Kidnapped.
Unfortunately,
There's a dead politician.
You
There's a
know anything about
mafia.
some redheaded Russians?
Redheaded.
apparently one of our
Some
fences also been
Soviet
kidnapped by a Russian
twins?
lady.
Maverick's missing. You telling me this ain't nothing, Cap?
Missing by the Soviet twins. Let's clarify that the one of the Soviet twins took him.
Soviet twins.
So, yeah.
Listen, here's. I don't know. Maverick's gone. Here's what I'll say. We have a deal. We have a little bit of a deal with Netwatch. That's it. When certain calls come in, they get to me, and I send specific people out to deal with the calls. And just out of character,
Oh,
out
no,
of characters,
we
you
could've
guys would
acted
know.
that instead.
You guys would know what Netwatch is. Netwatch is kind of the internet police, basically, who had a bigger job before the net was completely destroyed. But Netwatch is known for policing the net, taking care of the rabbits and other net creatures that stalk the old net and whatever little nets that exist now. So it would be a bunch of basically cop net runners. Does that make sense?
Oh, fun.
So that's it. I got
We
to deal with
could've gone
them.
to him.
That's what we do. Can I get a perception check from everybody?
Perception or human perception?
Perception, please.
Damn. My human perception is so much better.
Take that 4 off of there. It should be a percent. It should be a 14.
I got a 12.
Okay.
11.
Yeah. Nara and Hero, you guys are hanging on the captain's every word and kind of figuring out trying to figure out why Netwatch would be connected to this at all, to trauma team like this, what's going on. Dre, you can hear kind of a little bit of a scuffle maybe going on, or like some sort of shocked raised voices happening distantly.
You mean like outside of the captain's office?
Like it sounds like, when you come off the elevator, there's a little bit of a hall that comes into that to Bobby's little secretary area. There's like noise coming from that hall. It's kind of echoing. You could hear it faintly.
Y'all hear that?
But that's the deal.
Who was that?
What? What's what?
There's some people arguing.
Listen.
Out there. Is it your little friend? Little pipsqueak?
I'll check on him. But you have to understand, this is between us. My deal with Netwatch, that's it. It stays here. Do you understand?
Captain, I appreciate your honesty here. Maverick is still missing, and the jobs that you've assigned us to have almost gotten us killed multiple times.
Listen, I don't know any, what'd you call them? Something twins? I don't know any of these people. And he hits...
Ham, Gutierrez, Ganache, I don't know. Know this?
Ham. I don't know, like the mafia dude? No, I don't know this guy.
Well,
Why would I know him?
Your friend does, and that's how we ended up working. We're working for him. You got us working for the mob.
Oh shit! You gotta understand. It's bigger than me, beyond my pay grade. Oh, this voice is killing me.
Why would you give this to us?
He hits the intercom
and I'm not getting paid for anything.
And as he hits it, he goes, "Bobby, you all right out there?" And he goes, "Not exactly, Captain. You have some other guests here." And the door just pops open, and there is the tall Ruski standing there.
Damn it.
Behind her, you see another woman who looks very similar to her, net runner geared out. And she's in the net doing something. And she's standing there holding a machine gun and just goes, "Oh, good. You're together. That makes it easier." And
What easier?
with that, we'll take a break.
Oh no.
Fucked up.
The shit I don't like.
Well,
They drugged him. To be fair, they drugged him.
I don't think anyone's blaming him.
Yeah, let's see if Cap earns his goddamn name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How badass is the golden child?
Yeah, let's see if he actually deserves it.
Golden child,
Fam,
please
we will
deliver.
be
Be
back
a
in
golden child.
just a few minutes. We're going to take a short break here. Enjoy the tunes. And if you're not a subscriber, enjoy the ad. Hopefully it's not too bad, but we got to pay the bills. Reminder, this stream is brought to you by Roll20 Spotlight. Do check out Roll20 when you get a chance. Showing them love as they show love to us and provide us with things that we need to pay the bills around these parts and the excellent content that we produce for you. So, see you shortly. we are live. We're back. Hello, peoples. Welcome back to Cyberpunk Red Drama Team Chronicles.
Sorry, I was muted and now I'm back in real life. Yeah, hope you guys had a good break. When we left off, most of Trauma Team had walked into their boss's office to tell him what's what. And he was telling them that they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They should stay away from this business with Netwatch. And all of a sudden, who burst into the room but the two people, the twins that they've been trying to hunt down, holding guns and very excited to see them. Yeah, that cliffhanger was brought to you by Roll20, sponsored spotlight on the cliffhanger. Thanks, chat.
Sorry for the
Anyways,
captions, y'all. Apparently, Google changed the thing where you can only be in a call for an hour. So we'll have to figure out a new caption option here.
that's not what you want.
Sometime soon. I don't know what right now, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Before we jump to you guys, Maverick, you have woken from a slumber. You're not sure how long it's been. You have just been all kinds of physical wear and tear on you, and you are in this room. Lights are on. You are left alone in this place. Yeah.
How tight are my restraints? Like, are they metal? Are they rope? Are they?
They are metal. They're like the kind of like you're in sort of a chair that can go from sitting upright to like flat, and it kind of has like a latch.
Oh, the chair that Oscar was in.
Locks over your wrist. Call back. Yeah. Do you want? Yeah. You want to try and pull against them? What do you want to try and do?
I mean, okay, so there's no devices attached to me now. There were before, but they got taken off at some point in my slumber. I didn't remember.
Right.
I was attached to something. I don't know if I'm just less attached or not attached at all anymore.
You are not attached to any
Crazy thing. Okay.
any crazy things around. Yeah.
I don't. How the fuck do I? Okay. I can't just brute strength then as much as I'd like to because I don't think even he's that strong. This is vampire. I'm not playing a Bruja. I can't just uppity. I feel did they search Maverick? Like, does he still have like his phone? Because they would have his phone otherwise, because he had that on him.
Yeah, you don't have your phone on you. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Not that I necessarily expect to have it. I just wondered, like, did they take that or not? 13. I would assume that
With a 13, yeah. And you look around, and you are in what looks kind of like just a regular old room. There's even like a desk in there. And at this desk, it's windowless, but there are two doors that are one that looks like a metal gate, I think they call it, to lock up a store or whatever. And the other one just looks like a door to you. And on the desk, you see your stuff.
Is the chair bolted down?
No.
Can I theoretically just
You want to try and shimmy yourself over to the desk?
Yeah.
Sure. Give me I want to make it a dance roll, but that seems cruel unnecessarily.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything in that. So it's up to you. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what I don't know what it would be.
Sorry, that was the thunder. The thunder.
I was saying, was that thunder?
Wow. Yeah. Oh shit. Give me an athletics roll.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, you're able to kind of shimmy yourself, and it takes a little while. Like it's not like it doesn't just roll along the floor. But you kind of like shimmy yourself over to this desk, and you are now next to the desk.
Is there? I don't think they were dumb enough to leave a key anywhere near there.
There was not a key.
I imagine. But
Worth a shot.
worth a shot to ask. But okay, but, would there be like anything like hairpins or anything? Well, I think Maverick would carry a hairpin or something. I don't think he would expect to get locked down at some point. Like, does Maverick still have a hairpin on him?
Does Maverick have a hairpin on him?
Like in his pocket? Like, he just keep it in his pocket. He's not in his hair.
Trying to pick the lock.
Yeah. Do I have access to that?
Give me a luck roll. How about that?
Sure. Do I minus the 2 that I used?
Minus the 2 that you used? What do you mean? Oh, yes.
No. I used
Minus-
2 luck, so is that...
Yes,
'cause I
minus
have-
the 2 luck.
So I have... Okay. So I have 5. Oh, great. I only have 3. We'll find out. Minus...
Yeah. There is no... You don't see any of that around.
Well, and I can't reach my pockets. Never mind. I forgot.
And you see a lot of your stuff kind of out there.
All right. And if I can angle my hand to my phone, that'd be great.
Give me that might be a little bit of a contortionist move.
Yeah, that
Let's
would
see if
make
you can
sense.
kind of make that.
I have a
move there.
0 in that, so we'll find out.
I imagine you have high dex.
15.
Yeah, so your hand is starting, it hurts a little bit, but you can feel it, like the way you've slid over to the desk, your hand brushes the agent for a second, almost like you're gonna knock it over, and you're able to get a grip on it. And as you do, you hear the sound of a door opening and closing somewhere beyond the smaller door of the room you're confined in.
Oh, Ivy has an idea of what's about to happen. Maverick does not, but Ivy does. I have a feeling. I know where I am. The first thing,
Really?
though,
I'm
the
very
first thing
curious.
I think I'm somewhere deep within Trauma Team. Because think about it. The only thing, the 2 arguing that they heard was the twins, and they came up. But that's probably your crackpot. But think about it. They were arguing downstairs, and I heard it very far off. So I don't know, crackpot. I don't know. But Ivy thinks they know where they are. Anyway, that's actually the first thing Maverick does is pull up a GPS, pull out the GPS, be like, "Where the fuck am I?"
Yeah, you are not at Trauma Team.
Okay, good.
You are in some random block in the old combat zone.
Can I copy and paste the address? Is that a thing I can do?
Yeah, I guess you can go and hold it down, and you're going to copy and paste it. Hold on a second. I want you to. I want you to do a roll, because what's happening now is that you hear that there are footsteps that are coming closer and closer to your room as you're trying to do this. So give me another.
Okay.
You have contorted yourself, grabbed your phone. I would say give me another athletics roll to see if you can adeptly hold this phone and wiggle your thumb without dropping this bad boy.
11.
You're gonna. You are rushing because you hear these footsteps coming, and you manage to hold down,
At
copy.
least.
You're about to do the paste, not with a critical failure, and you see the phone drop from your hands onto the floor, and as you do, the metal gate behind you slides up loudly, and you can feel the cool of outside air coming through, and the door in front of you also opens, and you see 2 heavily cybered figures. They have a ton of cyber gear on. They're not exceptionally tall, but they're wearing these dark cloaks, and they are just cybered out. And you try to wiggle to see behind you who's come through the other side, and what you see is kind of a silhouetted figure that has 4 arms and a massive afro coming towards you. Let's cut to your trauma team. You guys are now in Ricky Sanchez's office, and the Russian's there, pointing a gun at you and says, "Good, you're all together. Makes my life easy."
All right, so what the fuck you want?
Who hired you to kill Ito? And she's looking
Nobody
at you,
hired-
Dre. Were you there? Did you do something with this?
Well, you said you got all of us here, so fuck.
Oh, I meant you and Mr. Sanchez.
All right, cool. I'll go then later. And I just try walking out.
No. Now you sit. She gives you a little shove, the side of her gun, shoves you back.
Dre just looks at these girls and he's like, okay, hello, ladies. I know there's a lot of me to love, and y'all coming here with weapons seems a little unnecessary because I go willingly. Y'all gonna have to give my boy back.
Yeah. And she looks at you and looks back at Hero and she goes, "I'm sorry, you were right. We'll talk to her instead." Who hired you?
Nobody hired us to kill Ito.
It's true. No one hired us to kill Ito.
This is
You were
definitely
there. Your man fought me to keep him from... Someone poisoned him, then he died. And then your
I
man
mean-
shoot him in the head. He shot him in the fucking
Hold
face.
up.
Why?
All right, hold
Why did you accost me?
Wait, our friend shot him in the head.
You were all up on my person before anything happened, just because I was close. And I thought you poisoned him.
You're lying to this woman. Give me
No,
a...
I mean, Dre actually did think she poisoned him because Dre's an idiot.
She says, "I would not poison him. It was my job to protect him. It was my job to keep people like you from getting at him."
So
Who
you
hired
didn't
you?
like taste his poison or taste his food first for poison?
Listen. Next thing,
So you're saying
I'm
you're
gonna
bad at your
start shooting.
job? I mean,
Next
you're in
question goes
trauma team
unanswered, I
headquarters.
shoot.
I just
That's
told
it.
you, no one hired me to kill your mans.
Tell me what you know.
your dude died. Your dude was like coughing up chunks of his lungs. This chick's a doctor. She came over to try and help.
You did.
You
turn me
got
away.
You got offended that this guy came up close,
I
pushed
literally
him against the
had
wall.
meds.
then you grabbed our boy, or he called his friend over, and that escalated exactly as how you'd think. You started shooting, he started shooting, they were both drunk. He's a bad shot. Like, I don't know what.
Also, you had George shooting at me. That's fucked up. Netrunner lady. I mean, you kind of sexy, and I really like that outfit. But
You like this armored outfit? She's eyeing you. Philip Ito was poisoned at some point. Your drunk friend, doctor here, let me finish. Your drunk doctor friend tried to get at him. She was too inebriated to do it. So I said
had
they can't
drugs
do
on
it.
me.
They have to back up. You were drunk.
I had
Then
drugs
you start to, what's the word?
I had detox on me, for fuck's sake. I could've not used
Instigate
it.
me to fight. And so you got me. I made sure my sister watched on the back. And it was
instigate
very
you to fight.
suspicious.
You started a fight with me.
I had detox.
You guys are
even drunk.
deflecting.
It's pretty easy to detox a man to cure him.
Well, if we were really, really worried about you shooting up this place, let's be 100% real here. You're in trauma team headquarters. This place is hella like decked out. So yes, you could kill us, absolutely, but you die along the way. So do you really think this is a good idea? Also, we got the golden child right here, and I'm like, yeah, golden child,
You guys,
war
and
hero.
you guys look over at Ricky Sanchez, and you see that he's
halfway out
been
the
like,
window.
he's pressing a button under his desk, and he kind of looks up and pulls his hand back, and he's obviously been pressing a button that he expected to do something and has not been working.
I was gonna say I thought he would be like halfway out the window. Like
Another woman comes in and she is like dragging Bobby by the nape of his suit.
Oh,
and
kill his
tosses him.
ass, please. He's probably the cause of all the problems.
You're in trouble because I have shut down all of the security here. So we'll probably get out okay. Don't worry about us.
that's illegal.
I mean,
I don't think they're too worried about illegal.
It's still
Sis,
illegal.
Do we know what we need to know yet? We might be needing to go soon.
I mean, you're gonna get somebody attention. You big sexy Russian lady. You're a slightly less big sexy Russian lady. Y'all just walk up in trauma team and just expect people not to notice you. This pipsqueak right here cry like a girl. So as soon as he starts screaming, everybody gonna know something going wrong.
Okay. What is Black Wall? Who knows what the Black Wall is? Sanchez?
No idea.
What? Ooh, that
And
sounds like
at
a
this
good
point-
song title.
And she looks at Ricky, who is
Sounds
like,
like a shitty
still
version
pushing
of a
this button, kind of
fireball.
reaching under the desk, and he hears Black Wall and looks at her, and she just, bah, just shoots him. Not
Oh
a,
my
not a
god,
spray.
he's the captain of
Bah, bah.
trauma team.
He's soon going to be captain of nothing. Who hired you to come to the party and kill Ito?
Yes, well, you're
The
definitely
fuck
going to be
Black Wall?
arrested for that.
Nobody hired us to go to the party and kill Ito.
True.
Why
You
were
want,
you?
you want us to lie to you?
Boom! She shoots Ricky again, and Ricky is now just like slouched in this chair. Fuck you.
Can I head over
Fuck
to
this.
Can I head over to Ricky and try to like? I guess I'll try to head over to Ricky to patch him up. I have a feeling I'm gonna be stopped, but
She blocks you with the hot end of her assault rifle.
yeah.
All right, Dre is
figured.
armed. So he's like looking at them, like, yeah, because he's been armed since after this this situation with Maverick. So Dre is like, all right, look, this is not the proper way to get a point across. I mean, if he dies, he dies. That's not really my business. We prefer him to live because I think he's too dumb to get us in the trouble that he's gotten us into.
He also pays us.
Well, like he's just a part. He's a cog in the machine. They replace his ass, and maybe, just maybe, we'll keep our jobs.
We'll likely be fired. I'd prefer if he didn't die. I need money.
Yeah, so like I can work with them.
You know
I'm
what?
down to be on y'all side. Like, what y'all pay?
Probably not enough to afford doctor care.
And the other sister looks at the gun-toting one and says, "We really should be going now." And the the other Russian turns and just right into Ricky Sanchez.
Oh my god.
And she says, she gives you an address. She says, "Come to this warehouse, old combat zone. Be there tonight with what you know. If what you're telling me is not satisfactory, your friend's dead." And then they turn and start to leave.
Oh my
But
god.
I don't see your number on here though. How am I gonna call you?
They just gave you the address. Be there tonight.
That's like three. That's two different oh my gods. The oh my god of oh my god
Oh,
of the fucking
oh
oh my
my
god
God.
of what the fuck
my
is
God.
wrong with you?
Yeah, what is wrong with you? I missed it. I just caught it.
Maverick is currently screaming in my brain about how dumb Dre is. Oh god. Maverick's just ready to kill Dre.
I mean, to be fair, 3 out of 4 of us lived, and I was not expecting that. Almost uninjured. So hey, let's see if we can't save
Yes, but
Capital.
the captain is dead, and he
Who
had a lot of
cares?
answers. He had a lot of answers to a lot of questions I have, namely.
Check to
Why
see if
the
he's
fuck?
dead, or is he just mostly dead?
Is he dead?
You look
Can
like
I
Swiss cheese.
We
I'm
can
gonna guess this
cryotank.
man is
He
dead.
is not
unless-
looking. He is dead.
Okay.
Dead.
Okay,
and-
unless he has some like magical fucking cyberware.
No, and Bobby's crying over him. You fuckers. Why could you just tell them what they needed to know?
Because we don't know.
What the fuck were we supposed to tell them?
Lie? They'd have been
Nah.
back in 2 days and the same thing
I
had
mean,
happened.
Look
didn't
at
know
her.
anything.
I ain't lying to her.
Yeah, that's because
He
you
was he was just 1 week away from retirement. Just 1 week away.
Oh, he was not gonna retire.
He was. We were
Oh,
gonna
ye-
go. It's none of your business. None of your
Oh
fucking
no!
business.
Even if he was gonna retire,
Why
I
didn't
don't
they
think
kill
he
him
was gonna
too?
Retire.
Ah, shit. All right. Well,
Your captain was in some very weird shit.
who is the next person in command here? Because Dre is just going to be like, all right, let's go talk to the next boss. Who's the boss to come and clean this shit up? Because this is some bullshit.
I know who it is. I actually know who it is. Hold on. I forgot their name.
I feel like we should go
Okay.
tell Misha. No, I'm forgetting her name. Again.
Maisha.
Maisha.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk to her for sure.
Yeah,
She
I was
involved
like-
in this shit. But Dre is still running on no
she's
sleep.
More involved in this shit. than
And so
the
Dre is
captain.
like, his mind is like, go talk to someone else here. Even though, like, if he was all the way awake, he'd be like, this is very stupid. I shouldn't be talking to anyone. I can't believe I'm still alive right now.
Dre clearly isn't thinking though, so you know.
I mean, this is still on brand for Dre. Let's be real.
When is he ever thinking? When is he ever thinking with anything but
Yeah,
a dick?
we can't tell Dre is sleep deprived because we're like, no, this is accurate.
Yeah.
It's still on brand. It's still on brand. But
Stupid
Dre
choices?
is like,
Yeah.
yo, so someone just killed the captain. These two big old Russian ladies. Bobby's in there crying. He's covered in blood. There's some Netrunner lady who disabled the alarm. We should probably not let big old Russian ladies come up in here with guns. I need sleep.
We'll have some better net runners around to protect.
And
the
are you calling this person? You ran into their office? Is that what you're doing?
Oh yeah, I'm running to their office. Like that is
Okay.
Dre is just word vomiting just everything I just said out at this person. Like no stopping. If he tries to talk in the middle of it, Bobby's in there. He's on top of the captain. Not that kind of way. I'm pretty
Maybe
sure
that
Bobby's a
kind of
bottom
way.
anyway.
For the love of God, stop referencing necrophilia. It's gross.
Captain's dead. Russian ladies came in here. They shot him up. They want us to meet them at some place. Give them some answers. And I need to go to sleep.
Okay. Like, that's like totally cool that you came in here and telling me a bunch of stuff that like I already know. That was like really awesome. And I appreciate it. But now, like, get out of my office so I can, you know, like deal with everything that's going on. Okay? Okay.
Who is this person? I want to know.
Who is this person? What's their name?
And this is you guys know her as Kaylee. She is, and her day was a fine pilot, like you know, hotshot pilot. She's younger, ginger with a couple of freckles, kind of Finnish white lady, wearing the trauma team uniform without the helmet and everything. Yeah.
Okay, Kaylee, don't go outside because you might turn to ash. Have a good day.
Yeah, and we'll cut to Maverick. You are now, as you're insulting your new boss, we'll cut to Maverick, and you are surrounded, and you are chained to this gurney, and there are 3 people in this room that you don't know. 2 of them enter, and their bodies are just laced with cyber muscle, and you can see kind of the thread of the metal like going through their skin. Their eyes are glowing red, and they see you but don't see you in a way that is, you know, haunting. And they both enter the room and just are looking at you. Then you hear the
Okay.
steps behind you, and a figure comes into view who is looking down at you. And it's a face that not sure if you would recognize this face, but it's a sort of, you know, mid-30s black man, big afro, long, lean face. And
The
he's
weakest?
got he's got a shoulder mount that allows him to have an extra set of cyber arms, which are right now kind of folded behind his back, while his actual human arms are kind of crossed in front of him. Oh man, look what we got here. What the hell they do to you?
Ended up busting one of their contracts. Long story.
What'd you say?
I said, pissed him off. Long story.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to get you out of here. Maverick, right? Maverick Cortez. You two, do something about these. And they both come over, and they each grab one of the things that are holding you and rip them off.
Oh, damn.
Thanks. Did you hear them say my name or hear me say my name or how do you? Eh?
Just,
I've been watching you and your crew for a little bit.
Oh,
That's the wrong voice. I
Oh.
forgot his voice.
That's
now.
no
I've been
good.
watching. But this might not be a great place to be talking about it.
Talk.
Grab your
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Okay. Cool. I'm assuming my friends didn't send you.
Oh no, your friends are well, you're busy.
Figured.
they're trying.
Maverick doesn't know that.
we're
Maverick doesn't
trying.
know that. For all he knows, you fucked off to nowhere.
We tried.
We tried, and we're really bad at trying, it turns out. So.
I could have told you that.
Oh.
I love you. I love you, but this is the truth. Like, how many of our jobs were just Maverick taking the initiative?
Hold up now.
Nora's good when
To
Ray
go for the
takes
first one we were-
initiative.
not good initiative.
Probably
but
not good, but he
yeah.
takes initiative.
It is the sort of initiative which sets us back, not forwards. But you know,
Listen,
it like sets
you
us
just
in a
said take
direction.
initiative.
Point is-
And
I mean, this is the same guy who was drunkenly stabbing an almost dead guy and missed.
It was drunkenly stabbing the dude we were trying to heal.
that's right.
Correct. Anyway.
And the guy looks at you and he says, as you're grabbing your stuff, he goes, "I'm Mr. Kelly. I'm Mr. Kelly. Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you. Handshake? Is that?
Yeah, he raises up one of his cyber arms, and shakes it. It's firm.
It's metal.
Now you called them your friends, but last I remember, they kind of left you. They left you hanging, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
but
word on
I'm
the
not
street
entirely-
anyway. That they just left you flat.
There's a word on the street. Oh no.
Yeah, long. Sorry.
And
But yeah, they did.
why were you there again? Who hired you for that gig?
But I have. Are you planning on killing the person who killed him, or wanted him dead? Is
Man,
that like
You're crazy.
putting
Why
him
would
in
I-
danger?
Just we're just having a conversation, and he looks at the other two and he kind of snaps.
Just check.
And they start like uploading stuff from the computer. The other one leaves and it's like doing something else that you can't see from beyond the room. So who was it again? Who
I
hired
mean,
you?
as long as he does. Well, as long as he doesn't hear that it came from me, I'm tired. Yeah. Okay. So long story short, we were trying to find some information involving the mafioso. Mafioso wanted this guy dead. We weren't supposed to kill him. He was just supposed to die, and we were just supposed to make sure he stayed dead. And that went wrong.
Which mafioso?
The head guy, big guy. My friend
know,
thought my
There's a few families, so you got to be a little more.
sorry.
specific.
Ham dealer,
Oh,
dealer.
Ham Gaultieri.
Something. That one.
You see,
Ham
As long as
dealer.
you don't know it came from me and won't kill my friends, we're good.
I knew I liked you. You know, I knew you wouldn't lie to me. Come on, there's
Yeah,
something. There's something we got to show you.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I go.
Okay, and he starts walking out, and he brings you outside to where he's got, you know, a little van. And you wait a few moments, and the other two come in, and they just hop into the back seat. You two in the front, and he starts driving.
Also, to answer you live, Prince, I mean, they say it's his ass faster than you ever did. More than you ever did.
Listen.
And look, and while Maverick expected that, still.
It is literally in Dre's life path. It says.
No, I know. You think that matters. You think that Maverick cares about the reason you're like that.
Oh, Maverick's trying to get himself killed anyway. Dre figured they'd have time.
Anyway, I go with his. I
Maverick
imagine.
has said on multiple occasions, "You think I care if I die?" So we're all like, I mean,
Right? Like, I care if I die, so.
I mean, he figured you wouldn't just leave him kidnapped. Like, if he died in the middle of the fight, that's one thing, but in captivity?
Well, Dre didn't know
Like,
you got
he has a
kidnapped.
preferred-
I mean, yeah, Nara.
Dre didn't know.
didn't
Dre and Nara did not know you got kidnapped. We thought you died. Because,
Well,
like, who's gonna walk out of there? There's turrets. Dre got shot. They're like, all right, Nav's done. And then here comes Hero, like, yo, Nav's still alive. He got kidnapped. And we're like, wait, what?
Oh, Nara didn't even know about the turrets really inside because Nara left before that.
Yeah. See?
So Nara, it was like, I don't know what happened. Something happened. There was some gunshots. Who the fuck knows?
You guys have shared this information with each other at this point. I
yeah.
imagine.
Now, but before, when it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. But still, you thought, oh, I'm going to send Mav into a fight and then just leave him there. Like, Mav may not care if he dies just on his own accord, but by the fact that you left him there hanging, you think he's not going to, like, he's still going to care that, okay, so I don't care if I die. I care that you were an asshole, though.
Don't worry, Maverick.
Like,
I'll make it up for you. I'll get you all of the titties at Lizzie's.
I don't like titties.
Oh, we'll see. Well, maybe there's some other stuff that I can find you. I don't know.
And you guys are driving for not that long, and you come to just kind of a smallish apartment building that has a couple of floors on it, maybe 5-6 floors. There's a couple of apartments per floor. And he says, we're here. And he starts walking.
I follow.
And the two silent people that are always with him, or seems, are walking right behind you. You walk up to like the fourth floor of the building, and he tries the doorknob in an apartment, finds it locked, and just gives it like a strong punch and opens it up.
Uh-huh.
And you enter this apartment that's small, kind of a mess. There's no light except for kind of this neon light coming in through some signage on the street. And in another room off of this main room, you can see the kind of bluish white glow of a screen. And he starts walking in that direction.
I follow until he tells me to stop.
Okay. And you walk into this room, and there is a figure, kind of half in shadow, but in the light of this screen, who is in the middle of a brain dance. They're connected to their brain dance viewers connected to some computer magic and some screenery, and you can tell that what they're experiencing, the brain dance, is being shown on this screen.
And if I'm allowed to, I will look at the screen. What is he looking at?
Yeah, sure. What you're looking at on the screen is the moment that the general grabbed Oscar to pull him away from your group before the ambush in the jungle. You're seeing this moment happen.
Do I recognize someone watching the brain dance?
It's hard to see them in this light, but give me a perception roll.
11. I don't think that'll work, but I tried.
You do not recognize this person at all.
In the dark,
You don't
yeah.
know. You don't know who they are.
Yeah.
But it's odd that they would be. It's odd nonetheless. Let's cut to you guys at Trauma Team. You've just been kicked out of Kaylee's office, and Ricky Sanchez is being carried out by some other Trauma Team doctors who are being trailed by Bobby, who is weeping and sounds like he's on the phone with either Ricky's significant other or some other close family member telling them that they should come down there. You should just get down here as soon as you can. You guys are, some of you are well rested. You have the address of some place, and this Russian lady is going to expect you to show up and have some answers.
Have we?
Straight up, Dre's just gonna go to the rest of the group like, I'm not going there. They gonna kill us.
We get somebody else to go with us then, because we don't have Mavericks.
Who the fuck is gonna come with us? Nobody ass people.
I don't know. Get the captain's boy toy to like send us with someone. I mean, I imagine he wants some sort of amount of revenge. But
Go
the
talk to
captain
Bobby.
being killed.
That motherfucker hate me, so
Okay. I guess Nara will go to Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Dre is going into their ship and just going to sleep. Just seat laid back.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't even care if it's scheduled for somebody else.
Yeah, I guess Nara will go to Bobby and be like, so that whole incident in the office of the captain,
Yeah.
we were planning on going, but we need backup. Do you know of anyone who could provide us backup?
You want backup to go to those crazy Russians' address?
They're going to come back here if we don't. And, you know, they'll probably kill you next time too, since you were there to see it occur.
Oh, well, I'm not going anywhere near there.
Oh, I'm not saying you need to. I'm saying that, do you know who could provide us backup? Or do you have the contacts of anyone who could, or any resources we could use? You know, that sort
Listen,
of thing.
As far as I know, you have to deal with Kaylee now. And unless you have any friends who might help you here at Trauma Team, I'm sure you could probably figure out a way to get an AV and some people to join you, but I'm just a secretary to a dead man, so
Yeah,
good
I thought
luck.
you held some amount of power, I'd imagine. Secretary. Secretaries hold some amount of power. Nara has no idea what secretaries do. Keeps his mind. So I was like, I would imagine you had some amount of influence. I mean, you clearly had influence over the captain. Didn't that get you anything?
Yeah, and the dude's dead.
The dude's dead, but I mean, he used to be the captain of the entire thing, so.
I guess.
I mean, that lady just ruined your, I guess, retirement.
Give me a persuasion roll.
I was like, I guess they just ruined your retirement. I'm gonna use 2 luck, and I'm gonna add that on.
Okay.
I'll put it in modifiers. Okay, where's persuasion? There we go. 16 in total.
With a 16, he says, listen, go down to the garage. Tony will give you your AV. Take whatever gear you need.
Mm.
and maybe someone who's not busy will be able to join with you. But that's all I can do for you. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And just keep me out of it from now on. And
Okay.
and good luck. And he follows after the doctors carrying Ricky Sanchez.
You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. No. Dre's
Even
already
now, in his time of
gone.
mourning.
Dre's already gone.
Yeah, and so that's a tip that he gives you, Nara. Do you share that with everybody else?
Yeah, and I'll tell everyone else and say we should go talk to to Maisha as well. See if she's willing to provide backup, hopefully.
How common are flying things? Don't lose your voice, Mike. You need that. Your moneymaker.
Please don't. Don't hurt yourself on our account.
I'm sorry. We're almost done. Just tell me what you said again.
How common, how unusual is it to see something like a gyrocopter flying around?
It depends on where you are. Trauma team, like an AV, would be pretty common to see anywhere in the city. A trauma team AV.
Makes sense.
A gyrocopter, it's wealthier people might have a gyrocopter. Nomads might be flying a gyrocopter out by the Reclaim Center, like out there. It would be slightly eye-catching, but also people are dealing with other shit depending on where you are.
So in the old combat zone, it'd be noted, but not like, well, we got to shoot it out the sky now. Not immediately, anyway.
Not immediately, anyway. But if someone was just like, "Ooh, there might be some money on there," or, what I mean,
Mhm.
it's
How
a
nice
gamble
is
you
your
are taking.
gyrocopter?
It's not terrible because she treats this thing better than she treats herself. However, it's definitely not. It's a flying mode of transport, so even shitty ones, I would imagine, are worth a little bit of money.
Not if it's blown up.
Well, I'm thinking, I'm like, they know we're part of Trauma Team. If an AV gets too close, they're gonna probably be a little jumpy, especially if there's like 6 of them coming through.
Fair.
But if a handful of people come out of an AV and then a gyrocopter comes by and just starts dropping grenades, that would be hilarious. I'm just saying it's an idea.
So you're thinking about bringing the gyrocopter and the AV?
I'm just tossing out ideas because I really don't like the idea of just walking up on people when I know they've killed like 4 people in front of me. So I'm like, let's not just casually stroll into exactly where they want us to go. Let's confuse the issue for them a little bit. But I definitely
You
think
guys
we
get
should
down to the. Go ahead.
let Maisha know what's going on first and see if she has any ideas or recommendations and let her know, oh, hey, another one of your friends is dead.
Do you want to make that call or text?
Sure.
Which one are you doing?
I will call her.
Yeah, she picks up after a couple rings. Yeah, what's up?
Chaos.
Well, it's Night City, right?
Yeah, but it's circling close.
Did you find out anything about who killed Curtis?
Something about Blackwall.
Blackwall. Okay.
That's all I got. That's all they knew.
Hopefully the captain's dead.
But now we got 2 big Russian chicks chasing us. Our soldier's gone missing, so we're going to have to find him. And oh yeah, the captain's dead.
Golden Child?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
big Russian
This
chick.
is the same. The twins.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yep.
You think they're the ones who got Curtis?
I definitely think it's related. We know where they're going to be this evening if you would like to get a little bit of revenge, or let's just say avenge a few fallen.
Oh no. You send me the deets and I'm there. Fuck that
All
shit.
right.
Tell me where to go and I'll be there.
We're trying to come up with some kind of plan. So if you've got ideas, please let us know, and I will go ahead and.
I know that they have a net runner.
Oh yeah, and I will be like, yeah, one of them is a big beefy woman with lots of guns, and the other is a net runner. Oh, and they've been frying net runners, little baby net runners, or at least it seems connected.
Did you say frying little baby net runners? Because
Yes.
I like. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah, I'll see. Maybe. I mean, Curtis was my go-to for that, but maybe I can try and find somebody else who can fill in. Well, we'll have a net runner of our own.
That's better than
All
we
right.
got. All right,
Tell me
I'll
when
talk
and
to you in a
where,
bit.
and we'll be there. All
Sounds
right.
good.
Click. And you guys are in the garage, and Tony's there in his cyber chair, and he comes up and he's like, "Okay, I got the text from Bobby. You guys are gonna go get the motherfuckers that did this to Sanchez, huh?
Yeah.
You take the AV,
Yes.
Yeah.
and it's
Whatever.
loaded up. Whatever you need.
Fun grenades, yeah, we need. Oh, grenades would be nice.
That's what you guys want. You want some couple of grenades?
What do you got that's interesting, Tony? Let's be real. You've been down here long enough. You know there's things that are not officially commissioned.
Rocket launcher.
He's like, "Oh, I'm.
Rocket
You
Oh,
know,
not
hey man, I'm
that
not
again.
I'm not a gun dude, man. That's not my thing."
I already see your girlfriend here, Ivy.
No, but I know I'm gonna hear about it as soon as she knows that rocket launcher was mentioned. She literally
How
told
about-
me.
How about
As
this? He'll give
somebody
you a
who has
rocket
worked with
launcher, but he
rockets-
has no ammo for it. That's how about that?
That sounds familiar. I've used this one.
I'm not talking necessarily guns. I'm talking about anything interesting for crowd control, because you know we got to deal with that on occasion.
Ooh. Do you have something that makes like a really, really loud noise, like a sonic boom or some shit? Like, I want some
You have an
disorienting shit
EPM.
for the net runner, because if we can
No, EPM.
EMP?
EMP. Yeah, EMP.
Yeah, I mean both of those things. Like, just
No,
I want to
EMP.
throw them off.
Oh my god, why isn't this working?
I'm almost positive there are.
You guys are
EMPs in
saying
this
different
game.
things to me. You want an EMP or do you want a shrieker?
Why not both?
Say both.
Just for both?
Oh no, I can't do both. I know I can
Damn
get
it.
one now. Which one do you want?
What does a Sheikah
How does
do?
one make a choice like this, sir? How does one make this choice?
What does a Sheikah do, and what does an EMP do? And is there
So
a chance
one-
that she could be immune to EMPs?
So basically, what you guys are trying to get a hands on are the shrieker is basically what you described, like a sound device.
That's thunder.
Yeah.
It gives people the critical ear damage, blah 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 blah, and then what your other one is a microwaver, which will it shuts down electronics and cyberware.
I feel
for
like
about a minute.
our problems, we would run into problems from our own stuff if we blew out the cyberware. Yeah.
Drop it from high and just wait till it hits.
That's true.
They're
Yeah.
both like kind of like you aim them. They're directional.
Shrieker.
Okay, Shrieker.
Let's get us some earplugs, y'all.
That too, probably. I'm like I'm looking through the thing right now.
Now it goes without saying. I'm sorry. Well, it goes without saying that this isn't trauma team stuff. You know, this is coming from my own personal.
We won't tell nobody.
No, you don't tell anybody. But you got a couple hundred eddies for me. Maybe make this. You know, keep it flowing.
You won't do this for the captain?
You son of a bitch. Roll persuasion.
I'm trying to.
Hey, that ain't bad. That ain't a bad roll at all.
Give me 100 eddies. I call it even.
Dre slaps him 50 and says, I owe you. Unless someone else wants to pay the difference.
I'll go ahead and just give him the other 50 and roll my eyes.
Okay. Here you go. And he gives you it's a shrieker. What is wrong with my here it goes. It's on page 349. It is a very exotic, very heavy pistol. Instead of dealing damage, they have to beat this resist torture. If they fail, they suffer the damage or critical injury. It runs off of easily rechargeable battery that needs to replace after 8 shots. And we'll say that Homeboy threw in like 3 battery packs with it.
Watch.
Nice.
I don't know who wants to take the shrieker, but you know that's what you can put on your sheet. And also be mindful. I mean, you guys are trauma team, so we could say you guys have the earbuds. But whenever a user fires this without using some form of protection, they suffer the critical injury.
Oh, I absolutely am stuffing my ears. I don't want to hear these people anyway.
So I'm throwing that out there.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, you guys are geared up. Are you trying to go and get your gyrocopter?
I mean, I'm the only pilot, so if I'm flying an AV, then I guess I gotta fly the AV, but...
The AV is more equipped than your gyrocopter anyway.
There's also,
Valid.
I mean, Bobby also said if you guys want to ask any people you know at Trauma Team, I know that you know one other person at Trauma Team. I don't remember if they're a pilot or not.
Tony.
Jin the pilot. You made him up last week.
Well, that's right, Jin.
Is he alive?
And he is a pilot, although he does have a drinking problem.
That's all right. He
That's
can
all
fly
right.
the AV. I just won't let him touch my gyrocopter.
Didn't he die?
Yeah.
No, he didn't
When did he
necessarily
die?
die. I just fucked with the fuel lines on his AV. He doesn't have to know that.
Yeah,
though.
but I thought that would make it crash and poop.
It wouldn't go down, but if he's a decent pilot, he can correct for it and land.
Okay.
And he was a decent pilot. What the heck is this?
And you find him. He's got a couple of bandages, some Band-Aids, and he's sipping a bottle of Smash,
Oh,
sitting
shit.
by the edge of the garage, getting the we'll call it fresh air of this of the
True, you
morning.
really have no source of respect. Like, you just drink right here on the job. No fucks to give. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you appreciate it.
Want to come do something dumb?
This is for you. Yeah, I like you.
All right.
And he chugs his Smash, throws it in the floor.
You realize this is real
What do you mean
stupid. Like, we might die.
Well, I almost died last night. Something happened with the magic car business, and I almost with the fuel line connected to the brake line, which is connected to the hip bone, and I almost crashed. But
Oh, shit.
luckily,
corrected?
I know how to fly.
Nice.
Dre side eyes because he knows this dude's too drunk to even understand what the fuck he's side eyeing Hero for.
Does he see? Does this dude seem properly drunk or like?
Like how drunk? How drunk we
Yeah.
are.
Functional
drunk?
alcoholism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does-
he is highly functioning.
Okay.
He is definitely he smells drunker than he looks.
Because if he was gonna be not so highly functioning, I was just gonna stick him with steal one of the toxin things just around the room. And...
Don't undrunk him. Don't
Yeah.
undrunk him, please.
Then he's gonna be all grumpy, and then we got to hear about him, how he wants to booze, yada yada yada. Just buy the man a drink so he shut the fuck up.
So yeah, he gets geared up, ready to go, and hops into the AV. Do you want him to fly or fly you to? We're gonna fly to your place and grab the gyrocopter, Hero, and then
Yes.
take it from there. Who's flying to your place?
I'll let him fly to my place. I just want to judge where he's actually at.
Okay.
Give him an hour to sober up with me in there just in case.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna use this sheet for him and see what he gets there. Oh, okay, it's pretty good. Woofa.
He real drunk, huh?
He rolled a 24. So he is flying so smooth. Even the takeoff, everything is just you are highly impressed by his flying. He weaves past some other gyrocopters and AVs that you guys pass on the way. And he brings it into a very smooth, gentle landing next to your copter.
It's like, yo, next time I go perform, you gonna give me that airdrop, bruh. Like this, I got you drinks at Lizzie's. If you can do this again, all night on me.
Oh yeah, that's where I know you. Tits for Liz, right? That's your song.
Titties at
It's
Lizzie's.
not okay.
Close, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's not a
So
fan?
anyway,
I'm gonna roll my charismatic impact, and I'm gonna try to turn him into a fan.
okay. Go for it.
Why not use this?
Oh, wow.
It would be a DV8 for a single person.
Yeah, so he's just like, I've only heard it a couple times, but yeah, you're all right. It's all right. How about that?
Oh.
You got to come out to a show. I got you next time.
I'll fly you in. You'll make an Uber fan out of me yet. Okay. Tits at Liz. Titties for Lizzie's. Okay. Anyway, what's the plan?
Well, I'm gonna go get this, my baby, and I just kind of like pull up like on the side of a car and hug her. I will follow y'all. In Jillian, and I snatch Augie. Put Augie in the passenger seat of Jillian.
Julian and Augie. Cool.
Yep. Y'all go down. I wouldn't even say have a conversation, just start coming in. And I mean, this is where we should probably, if I had Maverick, this is where Maverick would then, I would flip the gyrocopter and he would just start spraying out of it. But we don't have a Maverick, so we should probably go get Maisha and have her give me some of her people. Yeah. So I grab the gyrocopter. I'm like, I will message one of y'all and let you know when we're on the way. I will message Maverick, just kind of like, hold on, buddy, we're coming.
Do I get this message?
Yeah, finish your thought, Hero, and then we'll jump to you,
And
Maverick.
then I will head towards where I know Maisha, or I will message her like, hey, actually, can I just have her fucking meet me at my place? Like, since we're going over there anyway, and we can do car assignments and shit all at once instead of flying all over the goddamn city.
Maisha says that she's gonna meet you there.
Well, that's dumb, because now I don't have anybody in my fucking gyrocopter.
Okay,
Dre
then
will
fuck
drop
it.
in.
Maisha.
No, Dre will
Alright.
absolutely drive in the gyrocopter because last time he was kind of high and poisoned coming back. So this time he wants to be like...
I figured you'd want another. Well, see, but that leaves just Nara trying to shoot the Shrieker at these guys. Like,
Oh, I have the Shrieker.
we're down We're down a shooter, is what I'm
No,
saying.
it's not great at shooting things.
Yeah, I have the Shrieker.
Like it's not.
We don't have another shooter. We're just SOL on the shooter thing. We need Maverick.
And Maverick, you are with Homeboy, and you are in this room, and you're seeing a stranger watching a brain dance from this very traumatic experience in your life. And Mr. Kelly says, you know this, right?
I was there.
Well, there is such a funny thing, right? Because I've noticed that a lot of people have been seeing this brain dance lately. And the weird part is that I can't find any reference to it actually happening.
What?
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. But it seems to be from your point of view. So, start talking, Mr. Cortez. And you get a text. And what does your text say again, Hero?
Oh, man.
Unmute if you're muted.
For whatever reason, I'm just thinking of that time in Space Jam where Charles Barkley was like, "It wasn't a dream. It really happened." Sorry.
Mm-hmm. No, that's funny. They better have him in the sequel too. That's all I'm saying. But anyway.
It basically just says, hang in there, bud, we're coming.
So you get that text. Hang in there, bud, we're coming. Meanwhile, Kelly is asking you this question.
About.
And you are.
I don't know how that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of who. The only other person who wouldn't even. The only person there that I know was lived to tell the tale was my friend Victoria, but she would be the only one who would. I don't know how this got out. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to remember.
Victoria what?
Victoria Mason. She'd
And
be the
he looks
only
at one of the two standing behind you, and they start searching that up on an agent.
She'd be the only one who would have been there. We made it back to base, but I don't remember anyone like. I remember it being a thing. I remember like having to tell everyone what happened. We got patched up. They took Kirk, body, the one I'm carrying in the bed. But there should be a record of it. Like it should be somewhere.
Well, it seems to be this now very popular brain dance. Who the fuck knows why, but I'm gonna figure it out.
I don't know how this would have left anyone else's. I don't know how this would have left my head. I don't remember anyone like. Unless the Russian sisters pulled it out of there somewhere, because I remember. But before I woke up, this is what I was seeing.
Oh, that's right, the Russians, the Soviet twins. No, I don't think we can have them running around much longer. They might impede my work. Yeah.
I mean, fair.
We'll take care of that.
It okay if I check my phone? I'm pretty sure that someone.
Are you asking me or Mr. Kelly?
I just slowly grab. Like I will just. It cool if I check that.
Oh, please.
And I see that it's the hang on buddy. I'm like, oh god, they did decide to come find me, not the Russian sisters, my friends. Do you? I won't. I'm assuming you don't want me to tell them this that I got out somehow, unless you want them to know. I'm asking you first.
Your friends are going to the warehouse where we got you from?
I guess they're just saying, "Hang on, we're coming for you, buddy."
Oh,
I'm assuming
well.
something happened.
No,
Did I just-
no, man. We're gonna go. We should meet them. We should help them,
Sure.
and then we'll go. Then we'll go visit. Pay a visit to Miss Mason.
Yeah. Is now that I know that this is an actual brain dance thing, I'm confused and I don't like being confused. I'd rather find the answer of what the hell's going on and why is my memory all over the place.
Well, we'll do that. And he walks past you and the two with him, and they silently wait for you to leave the room as he leads the way out of the apartment.
I will follow. Is there ever any light on who?
and-
I guess the stranger's just there then. Okay.
What'd you say? Is there a light on?
No, I just thought he was going to mention the stranger watching the brain dance, but
You
It's
can
fine.
ask him if you want. Okay.
Is that someone who's supposed to have the memory, or is it just some random dude watching the brain dance?
Oh, that dude, he was not even in the war. He didn't fight anywhere. I don't know
Oh.
why he has it. Don't know why he's watching it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah. But he's not the only one.
Ivy doesn't have zero filter. Have you not realized by how I play Serenity? It's just I can't have a filter. I'm sorry.
Do
It doesn't
you want
work.
to text anything back to Hero?
Yeah, little too late. I live, bitch.
Yo. Wow.
And I would not photograph anywhere where I am, but I would send a selfie like,
Well, we definitely know he's alive. That's good to know.
and I'd be like, explain how I got out later. We'll find you.
So young, so angry. Damn that rap music.
And so yeah, that's a text you get, and I guess we'll wrap it there. You guys are the AV and the gyrocopter are heading back to this place where the Russians hide out. Maverick, you've already been rescued from there and insulted your friends who are coming to rescue you and told them that you're on your way there. And next week
Well, it
when we
wasn't
pick up,
actually meant to be insulting. It was just meant to be a joke.
and when you guys meet up next week, we'll all converge at the Soviet twins hideout in the old combat zone.
We're gonna get rocketed out of the sky. All right,
I did
y'all.
not mean for.
Oh,
I
go
also
ahead.
If we die, at least we die in style.
This is true.
If I die, I plan on dying from a rocket to this everything. So
And I'll say that if any of you guys die, I will hand the reins over to you. You will be able to narrate the most glorious character death that has ever been. I promise.
Also, to keep in mind for everyone, last I checked, whatever truth juice they gave Maverick, I'm pretty sure it's still in his system. So, like, I don't think he can. I don't think the filter turned back on.
It's been a few hours at this point. I would say that you're probably doing okay
So that's my excuse.
on that front. Oh, I understand. My bad. My bad.
Plus, Maverick's never really done drugs or anything, so he doesn't actually know like how much of it's actually the drug, how much of it is just him.
Are you muted, Liz?
Yeah, she's muted.
Oh,
I might be.
yeah.
No, Maverick's
I thought
just sitting there like, oh, they gave me truth somewhere. I may as well just tell the truth then.
Mm.
Yeah, quite literally. And even then, like he didn't even mean to mention Victoria. It just happened. Like he just was like thinking out loud, and he realized, oh shit, I probably should have said that out loud. But he knows, and I don't want anything bad happening. So,
You really spilled your guts to this guy immediately.
I was saying that's what came to my mind. Just like, yo, just filling all of the tea.
I mean, yeah.
Hey man, he did save your ass, so I kind of
He
get
saved
it.
my ass. At least I can do is answer his question.
I know, but he's
And
got
he
4
didn't threaten
arms
you.
and 2 silent, like cybered up automaton people
Cyberpunk
with him.
Red. You think Maverick cares?
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
Everyone's cybered out to an extent. Like he's he's the least cybered out he knows.
I love y'all much, but your boy got a cheeseburger waiting for him.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my
He's
god,
on
I'm so
more after.
jealous. I haven't had a solid. I want a cheeseburger so bad.
Next
Oh my
weekend,
God.
Next
Yourself.
weekend.
I kind of
Um,
want one now too. Fuck.
So,
Yeah,
we have,
I'm
like-
sorry, I kept eating chips.
I'll be honest, bougie cheeseburgers are like really yummy. So
Well,
Problem
let's
is
do
I
our
don't-
let's do our sign offs and everyone do their thing. We'll start with Nara and go backwards from there.
hi, I'm Theta. I play Nara. You can find me at Wednesday Bird on Twitter and wherever else the fuck. Mostly just Twitter and Instagram, honestly. And you can find me here on Wednesdays. Besides that, you can't really find me anywhere. I guess you can find me at my computer doing work. What was the sign?
Okay. Liz.
I am Liz, Fuzzy Slippers 05, pretty much wherever you want to find me. I have failed on my mission of streaming at least once this month. But that's more
yes,
because
it's the last day of the month.
it's the last
Do
day
it
of the month.
today!
Also, happy Pride Month, y'all. I know we said it before, but say it again.
right.
And don't forget, just because it's not Pride Month doesn't mean
Taste
gay
the
people
rainbow,
stop
be the
existing.
rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
They still exist, even when it's not Pride Month, y'all. Don't be dicks.
That's why I
but yeah.
disappear.
Yeah, hi, I'm one of them. Hi, I exist. Please
Some of them
acknowledge.
might
that.
disappear. I don't know. They might be cryptids, but for the most part, they are not cryptids. Fuzzy Slippers 05, wherever you want to find me. Mostly, I'm here Wednesdays, Saturdays after we get off of our Saturday summer break. Boop, 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 boop. That's it.
Let's go to Prince. I mean Ivy. Sorry.
I'm Ivy. You can find me at IBM2757 on Twitter and IBM_57 on TikTok if you want to follow any of my cosplays. I keep meaning to finish uploading my FemShep. It's very shitty, but I still love it. And the cosplayer I kept duetting because he did a really good Garrus makeup. Go watch that. Go support him. He actually streams as well. I think he's streaming Mass Effect right now. But Unifade Walker. Shout out to him. He cool. That's pretty much all I'm doing. But I do want to like go a little bit deeper into the whole Happy Pride thing, just because I didn't do much for it on socials at all this year, even though I meant to. I was busy. But know that you're valued, you are loved, you are cared for, and even if you don't know what you are yet, that's okay. I didn't find out I was anything other than a girl till like last year. So take your time. Don't let dicks be dicks. Be gay, do crime. And we love you very much. Okay, I'm done.
All right.
I don't have anything to add
Prince?
after that. I will just say that as a cishet dude, I appreciate all of my friends in the LGBTQIA community for bringing me in and trusting me with their communities when stuff is happening, or talking to me, or bringing their communities over to my channel and trusting people to come to me. Having me at your tables for games like Thirsty Sword Lesbians or Queer Heist. That means a whole lot to me.
There's a game called Queer Heist.
There's a game called Queer Heist.
We're gonna talk about that later.
There's
Yes.
also another one where you're stealing Carly Rae Jepsen songs,
Hmm.
and it's like made by a Filipino
It was in like
creator.
We'll talk about it.
the
Finish the
metaverse.
outro.
But yeah. I am Prince, Dimples and Dice, he, him. You can find me at Dimples and Dice around the interwebs. Catch me streaming tomorrow, playing more Scarlet Nexus on my channel. It's a anime game. We were talking anime today, stuff to watch. So I have a list of things to look at, and I am excited to see new animes. Also catch me here for Vampire the Masquerade. We'll be back for season 3 on the 17th of July. So do expect to see some new art. And by art, I mean like promo images and stuff. There's going to be a new overlay coming. And I am thrilled to be coming back as a storyteller there for this crew. Oh, And look at our Twitter. We're gonna have pictures for when we're all hanging out together. A few of us that can.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Cool. And
East Coast crew.
East
Coast,
Coast,
West Coast.
East Side.
Yeah.
Throwback. Yeah, I'm Mikey Mike. You can find me being Hubby Jenkins, playing old-timey music and doing things. I'm going to be up at New Paltz on Friday, my first post-teeth yanked gig. Hopefully it goes well. And then I'll be in other places as time goes on. Yeah, I love all you guys, blah, 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 blah. I'm feeling out of it, so let's roll these raids and then take it from there. Are we raiding somebody? Who do we raid?
Of course we're raiding someone.
On.
Phoebe's on, Martlet's on.
Oh yeah, Martlet's on their finale tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's go raid our friends at Martlet Games. Sarah is my co-star on Vancouver by Night, Delve into Darkness. She is the DM for this game. I know they're going to have a chat about the whole season come after the show, so it should be good stuff. So we're gonna go raid our friends at Martlet, and we will see y'all next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thank you much, everybody.
Oh.
We're rolling out. If I can hit the end thing, as always, we are rolling these raids. Peace.
So let's see what happens. I close.
All right, I'm sorry. My straw has a hole in it, and I'm having the hardest time drinking this milkshake.
Okay. I gotta figure this out. My Zoom froze again. I gotta figure out. Maybe it's something on my computer at this point.
Also, be right back. 2 minutes.
Your thing. So
I got access to an alpha for a game. I'm very happy. I'm gonna play that.
What's the game?
Loads tomorrow. Blood Hunt.
Like the vampire game?
Mm-hmm. I got access to the alpha. You just had to like sign up for it, but I
don't have the computer for it, otherwise I would have done it.
It's
Good
one of
job,
those
Mike,
battle
like
royales,
always.
and I'm not good at battle royales at all.
So it's getting. I'm feeling more and more comfortable as time goes on.
Oh,
Wait,
so
did you
I
give me a
had an
compliment?
idea for. Am I talking? Yeah. I had an idea for chaos.
Ooh.
A game. Well, we lost Mike.
Oh no.
A game where it has to be like a charity stream or something, where you switch through systems every time a thing is reached. Basically, your characters get transported to a different dimension every time someone donates X amount. And so you have like 6 character sheets, all for the same
I mean, that'd be
person.
fun, but also that'd be a headache.
That'd be chaos. And a different person DMs each setting.
I would
So
say
Prince
maybe-
would DM for like the vampire section, and then somebody donates $150, and we to D&D, and then we put Cyberpunk, and then we put to Cthulhu or whatever
I'd
else.
say maybe over a certain amount. Like
Yeah.
not
It would-
like
it would
if
have
you
to
donate
be.
$1.
No. It would have to be like $150, $200. But I'm like, the absolute chaos that would ensue
I mean, I
when
would,
you have a D&D character suddenly into Cyberpunk.
See,
That
that would
would
take.
be
Wait,
okay.
what was the
a lot.
beginning? What did I miss?
I
We're
mean,
talking about a charity thing, and also sorry, my back's been hurting all day.
No, do your thing.
Kids, I'm just trying
I
to
mean,
pop.
as somebody who very much loves systems, that would be very fun.
It would be ridiculous, and it probably isn't a good idea, but it would be fun as
No,
hell.
it's a great idea. That's a lie.
So basically what I said was, if we ever did a charity stream or something, we each create a character, the same character, over 4 or 5 or 6 systems, however many people are playing. And then when somebody donates over $100, $150, or whatever seems appropriate for a big donation for us. We have those characters basically dimensionally rift into the other world. So your D&D character is sucked into Cyberpunk, is then sucked into Vampire, is sucked back into D&D, is sucked into Call of Cthulhu, and they're like trying to find somebody who keeps dimension hopping.
Oh, I
Let's
would.
see what else?
That sounds like a lot of fun, a lot of work, and a lot of fun.
It does. I just don't know if I have the brain capacity to keep track of it all.
It would have to be like an all DMs game where each person is running their preferred system.
Pathfinder would work.
Pathfinder.
I need to
would
play
work.
Pathfinder.
I'm just thinking through systems which have character sheets, because if you play like Firebrand hacks, they don't have any character sheets.
Yeah, they would need to be at least comparable. You know,
Yeah.
like